Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here for a special edition. We're doing Tex Avery Night, one of the most influential individuals in cartoons as well as illustration, I would say. He's a very important fellow, but he certainly kind of had a big hand in the cartoon world, and it still exists today. Wouldn't you say so, Eric?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really known for doing a lot of characters, classic characters, and directing a lot of cartoons for like MGM, Walter Lantz, Looney Tunes, all that stuff.
All that stuff. And of course, one of the great taglines we all know, "What's up, Doc?" from Bugs Bunny, actually, of course, comes from Groucho Marx in Animal Crackers, I do believe. But when Tex Avery was going to high school over there in Texas, of course, you know why he's called Tex. His classmates and stuff used to say it all the time. It was a natural expression for him. So that's how it happened with the Bugs Bunny. And another interesting little thing about Mr. Avery, and I do have some stuff I'll bring up here and I'll show it real quick. But Tex Avery of course, was an incredible creator. But did you know that he was blind in one eye?
Oh, that is very interesting.
It is interesting. And a lot of people think that has a lot to do with his weird style that people really glommed onto because he really didn't have that depth perception. And the funny thing was, he was working at Warner Brothers, and in the illustration room, of course, you got a bunch of guys working, but they're always goofing off, and they used to like take rubber bands and fling things at each other's back of each other's head. Well, one guy decided he was going to take a paper clip and do the same thing, and someone called his name. He turned around and caught it right in the eye, blinded him. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Of course,
You can
Tex
imagine him
Avery,
screaming like Tom.
maybe. Of course, he did a lot of voice stuff too. That's another thing to keep in mind. But Tex Avery also is responsible for creation of a lot of pretty sexy stuff. One more, a modern homage to Tex Avery, of course, was in Roger Rabbit with Jessica Rabbit. That is very much an homage to Tex Avery. He created a lot of those kind of sexy lady type of stuff. We just don't think about that when we think of him very much because, you know, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, stuff like that takes over in our mind. But Tex Avery was a very, very important person in the cartoon world, and definitely thank him for all his efforts and hard work. And I'm personally very excited about doing a Tex Avery Day, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these guys will do and what they'll come up with. And I've heard some interesting things already. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to like and share. Hopefully, you guys will do the same. It definitely helps us to go out to get as many people in here as possible. We hope you guys will do that. But before I do, let's see if we can get a couple of comments from the artist here. How you doing today, Andrew?
I am doing very well. How are you doing, Chester?
I am awesome. I'm happy. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas what you think you might want to do?
Well, when I think of Tex Avery, the first thing I think of is Wolf in Red. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going for Wolf in Red. I mean, I have an animation degree, so Tex Avery has always been one of my favorite animators ever of all time. Ever since I was a young kid, you know, I was Tex Avery cartoon every time they came on. I sat and watched because he's the best. He's simply the best. I mean, a lot of people give that title to Chuck Jones, where I absolutely love Chuck Jones, but I think Tex Avery has a more appealing style across the board, where Chuck Jones kind of loses some of his appeal in some places. So I'm a Tex Avery guy.
Well, I think Tex was really, really good at finding that happy medium between the child audience and the adult audience. He
Hmm.
was really good at not even just necessarily his animations, but just his direction. Looney Tunes, for instance, is a thing that the family can go and sit and watch, and the kids are going to love it, but the adults are also going to get the innuendo and the the elbow to the side type of joke, right? And he's really
Yeah.
good at delivering that. He's really good at at bridging that, and that's hard to do. That's actually very difficult to do. But
Oh, sure.
he was a
It's
master of it. Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, honey, are you familiar with Tex Avery?
Oh, absolutely. I love him. Oh gosh. Uh, yeah, it was a really fun research week for me. Watching old Tex Avery cartoons. That
Yeah,
man's hilarious.
yeah, that is true.
I think this week I want to do he was a character I believe that started off in like his own shorts, but he became like a character regular in Tom and Jerry's named Spike.
Oh yeah, Spike. Yeah, sure. He's actually
Yeah,
got
so
a couple
I
names
he,
depending on the cartoon he's in, but it's the same character. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think George is the other
Bulldogs
name,
Legs.
something like that. But awesome, Spike's awesome. Yeah, no, I look forward to that. Awesome. Alan, dude, are you coming from south of the border? Are you aware of Mr. Avery?
Yeah, Avery?
Yeah, Tex
Tex
Avery.
Avery?
Yeah,
I believe it's Mex Avery down there.
Mex, it might be
It's
Mex Avery.
Mex
Yeah.
Avery.
Yeah, that's right.
We call him Mex Avery.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yes, of course. I always preferred him over Chuck Jones. I
What's up?
what you call it?
In Jesus' name.
I always enjoyed his sense of humor better than Chuck Jones.
I agree. Yeah, I'm not
but you guys
taking
already
it away from Chuck Jones. He's very important.
Yeah,
too,
exactly. I
but,
don't take
but I
anything
agree.
away from Chuck Jones, but because that whole duck season, rabbit season, that was genius too.
He was.
But yeah, but I was hitting a memory hit me of Chili Willy asking for more pancakes, and me and my uncle, that was a inside joke growing up my whole life. More pancakes, more pancakes,
Yes. Yes.
and that was all him. So he's been a part of my life for a long time,
Yeah,
Mr.
no,
Avery.
I think he is. I think he's part of all our lives, particularly it seems the Americans. But because as you can see here, we have a very disparate age group of people in here. But everybody knows who Tex Avery is, and that's pretty cool
And
too.
didn't he do the mother-in-law cartoons for Disney too?
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
that. Yeah, he might well have. He was
Oh.
all over the place, dude.
Yeah, he was.
You know, Erica was telling us he did some kind of a character for Fritos. I think you were saying, Eric.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Frito Bandito.
Mm.
That's news to me.
Bandito.
I didn't
He
know
was
that.
awesome.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. You'll find out what all these little creators' side jobs were.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I know when he was young, he worked in a warehouse. He was a warehouse worker for a while before he got his break. But awesome. Well, thank you very much. And all right, so you're going to do the Penguin, I guess, Chili Willy.
No, actually, no. I'm gonna do a crowd pleaser for the CG crowd because he created Cecil the Turtle.
He did. That is right. Cecil's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
So I'm doing a Cecil and a Bugs, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That'll be cool. All right, Mr. Motion, sir. Anything you want to say about Mr. Tex Avery?
Well, I've always known his work. When I used to watch his cartoons when I was a kid. But I've known the artist, but I never knew who his name was or anything. But yeah, actually, but when until now, I have am interested in doing this. Actually, it's and I actually recognize the cartoons that he helped make, and because I watched him when I was a kid,
Sure.
a long time ago.
Oh, absolutely. He's extremely influential beyond just what he's created. So many other people have emulated him. Did anyone grab a hold of Blue Moon and drag his ass over here? No?
Nope.
Oh well.
No, I wish.
Well, we know he'll be doing something in the draw along, and hopefully you
Yeah.
guys will be
We're gonna get-
draw along as well.
We should put him on the we should put him on the list.
Yeah, right. I know. In the straw poll.
Yeah, we should put him on the straw
He's
poll.
going to draw some.
Yeah, just put him on the straw poll anyway. Yeah, that might be fun, Jeff.
This is the one night he draws something normal. No
Right.
noodly.
Right,
Amazing.
right.
A
He does
portrait.
some
A portrait of Fred.
photorealistic picture of Tex Avery or something like that. That'd be funny. Keenma, you're muted, but and I see you got yourself a new icon, which I like. It's very bright. How you doing today, Keenma?
It's a whole new account.
Whole new account.
What happened to the old account?
It got hacked.
Yes.
Jeff, what did I tell you about that kind of stuff, man?
Yeah, poor Kima's had it rough this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
Sorry,
very bad
Kima.
What happened?
So I'm not receiving a special prize from you?
No.
Uh,
No, I got hacked. I was working with one of my students and I didn't know that their account was compromised and they sent me a portfolio like they always do.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, no, that sucks. This one's bright and orange. I like it.
Yeah, it's one of my stickers.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's pretty cool. What do you got to do for Mr. Avery Day?
I don't know.
Well,
I
Don't
haven't
put that
honestly
much pressure on her.
I honestly haven't really been thinking much about art this week at all.
Oh,
Quit
yeah, I
pressuring
can
the
do that.
comics.
My poor Keenma.
Well, how about you, Rosa? What are you thinking of doing today?
I've been working on my tabletop role-playing game, and I have a gentleman I'm working with, and I'm doing illustrations for the double-decker pontoon, which some people from the north don't believe actually exists, but they are real.
Oh, yes.
Deck. Yeah, yes, do you know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
monkeys.
Is it?
Double-decker party pontoon.
Them bluebellies.
That's right. They don't know. They have no idea. So I have to draw it for the thing, and I've got to draw a couple other characters too. But I'm going to draw Tex Avery.
I am
Did
not
Tex Avery
a
ever do a
blueberry.
cartoon about chupacabras?
He should have.
He should have. No, he
Yeah.
did do Red Hot Riding Hood, and I'm probably going to do Red Hot Riding Hood.
There you go. Red Hot Riding Hood is pretty good. You could do Screwy Squirrel as a chupacabra, I suppose.
Yeah,
Might work.
that kind of works.
Yeah.
Sort of like the same genus, I
Sort of
think.
like
My sketchbook has a question. Chester, do you try to sound all creepy, or is it just natural?
April.
Thanks, man. Oh, I feel the love. Feel the love. So, Rabbit, what are you doing today? You're the non-American here. Kima, she's kind of been virually poisoned by us, so she'll be able to do something. But seeing as you're over in the Britain, you guys have no proper respect for the Texans. What are you thinking of doing today, there, Rabbit?
I'm looking at the stuff and I don't really recognize most of it, other than the obvious ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I don't know.
I like your Porky Pig idea.
Yeah, but that might take too long to draw. Plus, he didn't look the same from what I remember. It looks really crap in the version that I saw compared to the original version I know. So I don't know.
Well, things become commercialized and adjusted as time goes on. Of course, Mickey doesn't look like he used to. Of course, everything's like
I just don't think I like this stuff. I don't know. It's not. None of it's my kind of thing anyway. So
fair enough. Maybe it's very Americana, I suppose. But for us, he's.
I didn't grow up with this stuff. I've watched Bugs Bunny when I was a kid, and that's about it. But they're all the Warner Bros. Ones. I don't know if he was even involved in that. From what the pictures look like, I haven't seen. Like this one here, Bugs Bunny. I've never seen that. This looks like a rabbit and some random angry leprechaun.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean.
What a shelter life you've led.
Extremely
Dude,
influential.
I watched Japanese cartoons.
Oh, the
from
proper
very
stuff.
early age.
Put your fish and chips down and watch some good cartoon.
I did watch those cartoons.
So sad.
Yeah,
you have to remember, I'm not American.
No, that's true. We would never forget that, Rabbit. But anyway, we do need to get ourselves going here. Do keep in mind, guys, they get 2 hours, no restrictions here. They could do whatever they want. This is definitely a PG-13 show, so it's not necessarily for the kiddies. But we're going to have ourselves some fun with Tex Avery today. Hopefully, you guys will join along by drawing along. Now, you can go into our Discord, and if you're not a member, please become one. Jeff will certainly drop that link for you there in the chat.
Yes, I'll drop the link.
Yes, thank you very much, Jeff. And we want you to be part of that. You could drop that right in the draw along section, or you can go over to Twitter at hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. And you can draw along with us and do your favorite Tex Avery. Now, keep in mind, you could do an homage to Tex Avery. You could take any character you'd like, say the character in the White House, and make him a Tex Avery character. That would be fun. I personally think.
Okay, so I have a question for that. So what defines a Tex Avery character then? If you were going to do an homage, that's that might be easier for me to do.
Every week you have sat here and you've watched Blue Moon and loved it. Everything he does is Tex Avery homage. Everything.
I thought it was all Ren and Stimpy homage.
Ren
Actually,
and
the guy
Stimpy is Tex Avery homage.
Stimpy is Tex.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's a derivative.
Yeah.
Like say, I've never heard really.
So if
I've never
you
even
like
heard
Ren and
his name.
Stimpy, do Ren and Stimpy. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Ren and Stimpy is Tex Avery, but
It's a classic.
Yeah, no, that's true. I didn't notice Elrod popped in. What are you thinking about doing, Elrod, before I count us down here?
Spock.
Spock. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All righty, guys, let's get this going. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we got 2 hours. Everyone's going to be drawing. It's going to be fantastic. The kazoo was on time too. I get good job, Jeff. You were just prepared. You got shit at your fingers, ready to go. I love it.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, Jeff is complaining about being co-host again. I do apologize for your burden, sir. But of course, we're going to really enjoy what we're seeing here today, and I will just go ahead and start out by looking at the artists and just starting out. So here we got the wolf coming in there with Andrew, which is good. So what about you, Jeff? I asked all the artists, but what do you like about Tex Avery?
Oh, I kind of grew up on Tex Avery cartoons, that and Scooby Doo. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't anything. It's one of those things where they're so part of your life that they're not really, you don't have like a favorite. It's always the stuff that you've seen and seen like 1,000 times. But I was a big Bugs Bunny. I was a big Bugs Bunny fan, and Daffy Duck.
You know what was always my favorite that always stuck in my mind, and it was always my favorite whenever they popped on the Looney Tunes, was his like House of Tomorrow and his Cars of Tomorrow, like those like the inventor showcase ones. Those are so funny. They are so funny.
And I think Woody Woodpecker was also Tex Avery too.
Was that him doing the art or the voice? Because he did a lot of voice.
I think he did the art on that one. I'd have to go check. I'm going to go check that. I'm pretty sure that was the art.
Well, isn't every time you see Porky Pig come up and do his little end credit, isn't that Tex Avery?
I think so.
Yeah. I know the belly laugh is Tex Avery for sure. In that end credit, the other end credit. So yeah, he's all over the place.
I'm looking for Wabbit. Let's say it says on here, evolution of famous animated excuse me, let me do my co-host voice. Creation and evolution of famous animated characters such as Bug Bunny, Tappy Duck, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, Droopy, Screwy Squirrel the Wolf, Red Riding Hood, George and Junior.
Yeah. And many others, yes.
And many, many more. So let's keep looking here. Accident to the Eye, from Anchor to Storyboards. Termite Terrace. Okay, screw it. Let's just look up Woody Woodpecker.
We'll find out here in a moment.
Found releases, Merry Melodies, Looney Tunes shorts, the Woody Woodpeckers and Friends Classic Cartoon Collection. So I think they have
Uncle Tom's Cabana too.
Uncle Tom's. I don't remember that one.
Uncle Tom's Cabana. Yeah, don't look it up. Look it up, but don't show it.
Let's see. Let's take a look at Woody Woodpecker.
I'm looking it up. I'm gonna do it.
Walter Lance was a studio.
Uncle Tom. I had an Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom's Cabana.
No, that was I think Fritz Lance. Is that right?
Yeah, Walter Lance.
Tex Avery.
Walter
I'm looking
Lance.
at it right now. Yeah.
Walter.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, I see. Well, I remember these though. I remember watching these. Uncle Tom would sit down with the kiddies and tell them stories.
Yes.
I remember these. Yeah. I suppose there is a characterization of the black peoples, but then again, he characterized everything.
Oh,
Everything
yeah,
was
he was
characterized to be
cartoonist. I mean, that's what
obviously
cartoonists do.
recognizable. Yes. Yeah, I remember there's nothing wrong with Uncle Tom's Cabana.
That's all, folks. Anyways,
Yeah, well, also Uncle Tom's Cabana, I do believe there was the main troublemaker, the main bad guy was like this kind of snidely whiplash. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I remember that. Yeah, no, yeah, there definitely. I can't remember the character's name, but there was this snidely whiplash type of caricature of this evil white man, right? So that was just as characterized. Oh, I didn't know Red showed up in that. He put her in a lot of things, didn't he?
Yeah, that was kind of
Oh,
his
yeah.
his go-to design.
okay,
Yeah.
top 3 Tex Avery cartoons: Red Hot Riding Hood,
Yep.
Northwest Hounded Police,
Yep.
First Bad Man, makes Field and Scream, What's Buzzin' Buzzard, Henpecked Hobos, Shooting of Dan Magoo, Wild and Wolfie. Wow, this sounds like an adult movie collection.
It does.
Well,
Cuckoo
he did
Clock.
a lot of innuendo, dude. Lots of innuendo.
Yeah. Definitely not a man for his time. The Cat That Hated People.
Ooh,
It's all cats.
that's all cats.
Senor
Not
Droopy.
true. Boo to you.
Senior Droopy.
Cats hate people.
Senor Droopy.
Is that the one where they had Sylvester was trying to be the swashbuckler, but he failed at everything, and Droopy was the one who always got it done? That's what Senor
Probably.
Droopy was,
No.
right? It was like the Don Quixote joke.
No, that
Droopy,
this one had
Droopy
a
was not a
bull.
part of WB. Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Just
I thought I
drag
saw
along
him.
Droopy is like his own thing.
Yeah, but I thought I saw him mix him up with some people sometimes. I'm
That was in
sure.
Roger Rabbit.
No, that's true. But I remember Droopy was playing Pedro. What was Don Quixote's sidekick there? Pedro or Pas? What was his name? God damn it!
Who's Don Quixote? What
Oh.
are you talking about?
Yeah, his sidekick. Shoot.
Pedro.
You said it. No, I can't remember.
Damn it.
Speedy Gonzalez.
No, well, Speedy would have been better. But
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
no, now I got to go. It isn't the Popo. It's definitely not
Well,
the
Alan
Popo.
should know, shouldn't he?
No, he wouldn't.
No, what?
That's Spanish.
Oh,
Hey, that's a part of his heritage, man. It is.
I know those conquistadors put in a lot of work.
They did.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. They literally raped the entire society out. Perfect. Let's see here. The Panorama Adventures. Oh, well, it's true. Mancha.
Don't feel bad. My ancestors hugged trees and ate each other. So
Is it
Oh,
Sancho?
Sancho Panza. Panza. There's the
It's
P.
me, my
Sancho.
lad, Sancho.
Sancho Panza. Yes,
Sancho, where is my lad?
Oh, goodness. You guys didn't have to read Don Quixote when you were kids? It wasn't required reading in school?
It was right when I was in school.
I think they swapped it out for the Great Gatsby
Dr. Seuss.
I had to read that too. Yeah.
and Hunger Games.
I'm pretty sure there's something to this day. And
We had to read 50 Shades in ninth grade.
Oh, Jesus. The horrible thing was when I was in high school, my French, because when you talk about the Great Gatsby, that was filmed in Newport, which is, right, literally across the pond from me. And my French teacher was an extra in that movie, and he reminded us often that he was, by the way.
Like
But yeah, so I
Did he
not only
come
did
to work? Did he come to school dressed like the man from Del Monte, wearing a hat and everything?
Well, dude, almost. He had the vest and the tie. He just didn't. I didn't see the hat. Maybe he wore that coming into school. But because I had to read Don Quixote in humanities class, but then I had to also not Don Quixote, The Great Gatsby. I had to read that in his class in French.
Huh, shocking.
So it was it just as boring as French as it was in English?
More so. Yeah.
Shocking.
Well, I'm assuming, being mostly Americans here, everyone here was required to take a language in school, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes. What language did you choose?
Yeah, English.
I chose French.
Spanish.
Spanish.
German.
Yep.
Yes.
See,
Well, I know-
we only had the choice of French and Spanish. I would have definitely chosen a different, like, either anything else. That'd be great.
Well, I did 4. I was an overachiever.
Oh, we kind of figured that, but
Yeah. French.
That way you
German,
can rip
Greek,
your
and
ear
Latin.
off in multiple languages.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
Take this from you. Rip. Anyways.
I do enjoy Elrod Spock. I don't know how it's related, but it is. He'll tell us, I'm sure.
It's in the style.
Oh, just the homage.
What do I-
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Great.
I mean, Droopy's cool though. He was like the best.
I did,
Was he MGM?
He
don't
was
know.
Tex Avery. But he
Like,
was
what
definitely
studio
Tex Avery.
distributed those? Is that like MGM?
I'm pretty
or something?
sure.
I think that
pretty
might
sure
have been
he
MGM.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he made his way back to the WB license, though.
Yeah,
I'm not
because
mistaken.
because I definitely saw him with WB characters when I was a kid. What about Huckleberry Hound? What's that? What relation does that have to
That's
Tex Avery?
that's Hanna-Barbera.
So it's
Hanna-Barbera.
no relation. Okay.
He did some Hanna-Barbera work too.
Did he? Wow, he was all over the place. It's true.
Well, I think I still have his wiki up. Where's it at? He did a Quickie Koala for Hanna-Barbera.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Alrighty. It's interesting. Who did Speedy? Who created Speedy?
See.
Speedy Gonzalez?
Oh, I love
Jeff
Speedy
Jones, wasn't it?
Gonzalez. He's one of my favorites as a kid.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's. I don't think Speedy was his.
No. Speedy was
Probably,
A lot of the
uh,
stuff he just directed. He didn't animate.
yeah, he did direct
directed
a lot of
stuff.
He's director, yeah. And he to get his first directing job, he lied. He says, "Oh yeah, I've directed before," and he got the
That's
job.
like the best way to get a job.
It is, dude. It honestly, I've done that several times in my life, but it is funny. Goodness gracious, yeah. But I don't know what all the pushback on Speedy has been in the past 10 years. Speedy is freaking awesome, dude. He's a hero. Why would you want to take away a Mexican hero? I don't understand. I mean,
It's
seriously,
a cartoon, Chester.
it is.
Is
But
that actually real?
oh, I know. But tell them that. Because even though he is fantastical, he is still a hero. He
Well-
fights for justice. He's a good guy.
Right.
I think the same people who scream about that are also the same people who get upset when their latte isn't exactly 152 degrees.
Oh,
So-
wow, I would die. Don't give me coffee like that. Jesus Christ.
I think like that would be really
Like-
hot, but I've never really, taken the
Like,
temperature of coffee.
Okay, I asked for decaf, and this is below temperature. I want to speak to the manager.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. But I did love me some Speedy. And Slowpoke Rodriguez was equally awesome.
Nope.
Did
See the theme here.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. How about Pepe Le Pew? They don't like him either. Why?
Yeah,
Because he's a.
because he's
great-
lecherous.
That's the whole point.
surrounds of them so fully packed.
See, the funny thing about that though, about people being so offended about Pepe Le Pew, is my mom obsessed over Pepe. She was like, Pepe Le Pew is my favorite. He's so funny, he's so cute. So it's just like, nah, that doesn't fly. My mom was obsessed with Pepe Le Pew.
Well, yeah, he's a diehard romantic, and he doesn't care whether you like it or not. I mean, plain and simple. And of course, in the end, he's always the one with egg on his face, isn't he? Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, people don't understand nuance. But they do like canceling stuff. But the most egregious is certainly Speedy Gonzalez, though, without question. I mean, he's a literal hero, and you've canceled a Mexican hero. But then again, we're not allowed to have, what do they use the word today? The POC? Is that the word? That's the word. You can't have POCs on any kind of advertisement anymore. So that's good. Cancel them. That's good. Cancel the POCs. That's a perfect thing.
That's so sad.
Well, it is.
DC's putting all kinds of POCs on their new Hispanic Heritage Month.
Are they?
Yeah,
they did them extra racist, holding like tamales.
Tamales, eating tacos. It's crazy.
What Heritage Month are we on now?
Hispanic Heritage Month.
Why did they get August?
It's September, Chester.
Oh, that's even
It's
worse. They should get
And
May.
it doesn't even start. It doesn't start till the 15th. They only get half a month.
Aw,
Oh
too
my
bad. See, I would
gosh.
definitely give them May, though. You know, because their biggest holiday ever.
Because they're
is
not
in there.
legal, right? Is that what it is?
Well, still, you know, they celebrate well, it's not really a victory. They think it's a victory, though, Cinco de Mayo, so we'll just go with it. You know. But I'm
Yeah,
not gonna give a
apparently
history
they
license.
did like special covers for DC with
Yeah.
Really
the
terrible.
Hispanic heroes, and
Alan, did they get your Mexican Spider-Man?
they re-edited them to add like tamales and like food.
Green Iron has a bag of tamales and he's flying.
Yeah, originally he just had a Mexican flag, and then they switched it and they added a bag of tamales afterwards. And the artist was like, "Whoa, I didn't do that! I swear, don't kill me."
Jesus.
The Blue Beetle's eating a bunch of tacos. And
Sweet.
It's
Well, tacos
wild.
are good. Tacos are good.
They are good. Yeah.
I do like me some tacos. That's for sure.
Hawk Lady had like, was it plantains?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, plantain.
there you go.
Which was weird because I thought she was Egyptian or whatever.
Maybe she's working at a Mexican restaurant that served plantain.
Oh yeah, she was.
She was a
Yeah,
waitress
she's in
or
a
something.
waitress outfit. It's
Even more.
Yeah, and the guy who putting the plate out, like the actual chef, he had a really weirdly shaped hand. It was like, ugh, and I'm kind of like, what are they doing? That's just not a good.
They literally edited the artist's work without asking them, and then they messed it up by adding bad hands.
Yeah, that's
all
true.
the time. Yeah,
And
bad.
Sheldon's mocking me for being a linguist. How dare you, sir? Zaid says, Tex Avery, yes, dude. Take Tex Avery. Please draw along. You guys can do straight up Tex Avery stuff or an homage. Just throw it over on the Discord at hashtag DNQFE. Or just go, oh, no, it's going to be on the Twitter. Or just go to Discord and drop it directly. Somebody says that people whom complain about Pepe and the like are usually the R-word trending sort, and also tards. Yes, that's true. You're correct. Lorenzo's in
You
here.
mean
He
a
says,
hard R?
I sure. I'm not really know what that means, but I'll go with it. Just got done hosting my weekly stream, but wanted to stop by and say hi and press the like button. Well, hell, thank you, Lorenzo. That's very nice. We're doing Tex Avery today. You might appreciate that.
Love you, Lorenzo. You're awesome.
Dave says that Droopy is MGM. Okay. Awesome.
Oh.
So let's see here. I'm looking at Honey's, and she's doing Fred Flintstone. Okay.
Jabba, do.
Okay.
Honey.
Okay. All right. There's this one episode of Droopy Dog where it was Droopy and there was a rival bulldog, and they were competing to try and get a job at the circus.
Oh, I remember that.
Right. And there was this one scene where Droopy tries to where the rival dog tries to sabotage his tryouts at the strongman's competition by putting out a 1,000-pound dumbbell, and putting stickers over the zeros to make it look like it says 1 pound.
It worked.
And it worked.
I remember that.
Yeah, and the uniforms the costumes they were given to try out for the strongmen, I think they were trying to go for like a caveman or Tarzan feel to make them feel strong, but it was orange with black spots. I think it does. I mean, it looks a lot like Fred Flintstone, but I think it's coincidental.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It was probably before Fred anyway. Speaking of Tarzan, one of the famous people who actually did a Tarzan movie, not Weissmuller, but the other guy, big old Tarzan type build fella. He, while making that
Sparkle?
Tarzan, I can't remember his name offhand, but he's a big old buck fella. But during the making of the movie, he
The one with
actually
the
got
big chest?
burned. Yeah, the
Gordon
big chest
Scott?
guy. Yeah, we got burned really badly, right? And he fell into
Oh, that
B-movie
was like one of
obscurity.
the illegitimate ones. Yeah,
Yeah, poor guy.
that's the guy that became like a real life lion tamer or whatever.
Oh, did he? I don't know. Yeah, no, he fell into obscurity, unfortunately. Poor dude.
Well, the one that he made was sort of an illegitimate, like Italian movie, and then he made two of them. In the second one, he was burned in a stunt, but a lion saved his life, and I think the lion died because it was like burned over 90% of its body.
Aw.
So supposedly he vowed that he would protect lions, and he opened like a wildlife refuge, like Tiger King.
Interesting. I didn't know any of that. Now Rod has great information. That's
Yeah,
cool.
what a fascinating story.
It is. Yeah, it is.
I got burned. Now I'm saving the lions.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. A
lion
lot of
saving
animals
life.
will react to emergency and help. It's interesting that we kind of discount them a lot, but they will do that.
Or maybe the lion was going for a hot meal.
Yeah, the lion's like, I like my meat raw. I got to untie that guy. I can't let him burn. He specifically said, rare, thank you.
Okay.
Send this back to the chef. It's too overcooked. Anyways.
Where's the ketchup on my steak?
I need it well done. I need it with ketchup.
Now,
Really,
Rabbit.
Trump ketchup is the best. Trump ketchup is great.
Now,
Hey,
Rabbit.
the chef,
Everybody loves Trump ketchup.
It's the greatest ketchup.
Come on now, Rabbit. I've
the best.
seen these characters before. I can't place them though. Is this like a Frankenstein kid? Dr. Frankenstein, and he like brought a dog back to life. Is that this one?
Is it Heckle and Jekyll?
Frankenweenie?
Yeah, Frankenweenie. Yeah.
That's not a dog. It's a robot in a dog suit and an alien in a person suit.
Okay, well that now you lost me. All right.
You
should have in a human suit.
Didn't you know that was a Tex Avery cartoon? Come on, Chester.
I didn't.
Like
dog in a boy suit, boy in a dog suit.
Invader
The
Jim,
movie.
Invader Zims, he says. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, but it's a good point. Tex Avery has influenced so much. It's insane how much he's affected. Yeah.
Yeah.
E.T. in a little suit. E.T. in a human suit.
If none of you ever watched Invader Zim, that's sad if you've never seen Invader Zim. It's one of the funniest fucking things.
No, because I don't shop at Hot Topic.
I have all of Invader Zim actually.
Oh,
I figured someone would. I love Invader Zim. Even the new movie they did was amazing.
Best.
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
Does it count? It counts, right? Because it's only taken me like not long to do this.
No, you're
It
right.
counts,
Dave.
right?
We don't know. We Bermoosh don't know. But of course, I don't think there's a boomer here. To be honest with you, most of the boomers are dead. Just keep that in mind. They're mostly dead.
They're what, 73? It's like the
They're
youngest,
only
right?
mostly dead. It's
Just,
like
my dad's still
Princess
alive.
Bride.
Yeah,
They're at that stage in life where they're like, I wish I was dead.
That's right. They're at that
I'm gonna
stage.
die
He's not completely dead. He's just mostly dead.
Well, the thing
He's
is,
said to blades, which means to bluff. This man died playing poker.
Oh God, Princess Bride forever. My dad's still a boomer and he's still alive. But I'm shocked he's alive. I mean, he literally walks around with metal in his body, literally. But he keeps persisting. My dad.
Metal, dude.
Oh, he's been shot, blown up, all kind of stuff. There's still got metal in his body. It pops out every decade or so. He gets a piece out of him.
You're kind of hard on your dad, weren't you?
It's
Well,
preserving him. That's all.
maybe it is.
Well, that's just he's just too stubborn to die.
He is very stubborn man.
He's like Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna live just to spite you, boy.
Well, when I was a kid, maybe during my childhood, I remember hearing my father speak 2 words, maybe 3.
Was that before or after the stroke?
No, that was continuous. He's a little bit more chatty now, but not much. He's just one of those kind of classic Walt Whitman type of men, you know.
Rather stoic.
He likes the boys.
No, God, no, that's the wrong direction with that. No, just very, very stoic.
said
My
Walt
dad
Whitman.
doesn't speak.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. You look handsome in that top hat.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Dang.
The Philistines amongst us, Eric. I don't know what to say. Honey is definitely having some problems displaying today, but I keep having to jump over in the back, and I'll get her on every now and then. We do have ourselves a Gabrielle. Hello, Gabby. How you doing?
Gabby.
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Is she new to Drawn and Quartered?
No, it's been forever, though. We're very happy to see her. I think she went out and bought a new pair of hobo gloves, which I appreciate.
These are
Gone
older.
back.
These are older than my green hobo gloves. I couldn't find my green hobo.
So then you just. So they're new to us.
Yeah, but they're still green.
Yes.
They're just olive green. Drab
No,
green.
it's brown.
Well, I'm
This
going to
is
disagree,
brown.
but, it's okay.
I think
Sure,
you
the
need to
artist
adjust
would
the
know the
color
color,
settings
not
on
you.
your
I
screen.
was going to say, you should always trust the artist when they say the color, because most people don't see colors properly.
How many colorblind people do we have in here? Raise your hands.
I don't speak
Well, we have
color
one.
either, guys. Just saying.
Believe it or not, I actually am a little bit.
Ingma's not
Oh,
colorblind. She's just Canadian. They only see black and white up there.
That's true.
I don't
That
see
is-
color. I only see the person.
Yes. That's always been the stupidest thing. Oh, goodness gracious.
It's only said by
But yeah.
people who are like really racist, though. That's what's the best about it. It's like those coexist bumper stickers.
It is. Well, I'm going to drop it in the overlay, and I didn't get coffee before the show, so I'm going to go grab it now, Jeff. I'll be back.
Okay, go get your coffee.
It's a very early coffee.
Welcome to the Dump on Chester segment of the show. Let's see. Mark Anthony asks, guess the question is when this turns from D&Q Ultimate Edition to D&Q the Only Edition. Yeah, it's pretty much gotten there.
Oh, yeah, we should just
It's
even
the
change the
only
hashtag
one.
to just D&Q.
We were supposed to be changing it, yeah.
Drawn and Quartered OG.
Careful.
Quickening.
Yes.
I
There can be only
Mike did
one.
a show last night, didn't he? I mean, he invited me on last night, but I was
Yeah, they were just drawn.
You're like, I don't want to talk
I
about
didn't
that.
watch it.
They weren't quartered.
No, there's no quartering.
No, I don't mind talking about a bit of crypto because she still owes me some. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. How's this work? I was just curious if they actually, because someone mentioned that they started doing like not a drawing and quartered, but actually doing a thing people drew along and stuff again. Is that
Yeah,
not a
they are
thing?
drawing along. They're
Okay, so-
kind of doing that. Matter of fact, they did that like 2 weeks ago, where they had people drawing along and showing stuff, but it wasn't a competition.
No, but it's nice that they're still involving people to do it because they stopped
Yeah.
it completely before.
Yeah, it's true.
It's half the reason I haven't been bothered going back for a while because like the last time I went on, they did just talk about crypto, and I was like,
Yeah.
I appreciate the work he got for me and all that, but I just don't want to. You know what I mean? It's just a bit much for me.
Yeah, I know. So I think he's wanting to get back into art now, but can't really
It's
spend
about
time. So
I wonder why.
yeah. So
Okay.
I think it also has something to do with the fact that he's got his Lone Star stuff is finally getting colored. So
well, from what I read, though, he seems like his colorist is doing an okay job, but he don't like the way it looks properly.
Yeah,
getting him to fly. I don't necessarily think that's a bad idea, but I also feel like every time I see Mike color something, it never looks right. Like, he's amazing at inking and shadows, but his digital paint, he might have improved a lot though since then. I don't know. I'm going back a while. When we did American comic thing,
I'm in literally no position to judge. So,
nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong. I mean, it's
I can judge.
Well, judge it. I offered him my services, but I guess he wanted someone who's a proper colorist.
His other colorist died, didn't he?
Disappeared. Yeah, disappeared from the face of the planet. No one.
I think one of them
disappeared.
He might have died. I know that he didn't know what happened to him for a long time, so maybe he did.
He got disappeared.
Oh, that's sad.
That's what it sounds like to me.
He took them because he paid him. I know that. Maybe he took the money.
Sounds like Rabbit is lucky that Mike didn't hire him.
Yeah, maybe.
He was in 100 miles of the Capitol on January 6th.
Oh my.
Oof.
I didn't get that. I suppose.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I get it,
It's
and
an
it's sad
American
because
joke.
it's sad because it's true.
I'm gonna say it's probably an American joke. What are you not going to do if Trump starts doing something again? Because is your country not going to explode after last time when it nearly exploded?
I don't know. It's kind of already exploded pretty bad as is.
I know.
My wife is telling me. My wife is telling me that there's a company out now that is offering loans for groceries.
What? Then again, there's some pretty bad. I mean, are you having like a whole like crisis on living and all that sort of stuff? Because our bills and shit are stupid at the minute.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. We've hit a lot of inflation and gas prices and all that just skyrocketed.
There's no inflation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I saw some people posting electric bills from Europe. It is insane.
There's a complete absence of inflation here, and that's caused all these problems.
Mm-hmm. That's what I hear.
0% inflation is, it's just ruining
it. It's a good thing there's no recession or anything either.
Yeah, there's no recession here either.
That would be terrible.
No, they have to wait until the Republicans in office before there's a recession.
All this rampant prosperity is destroying the country.
That's what you get for being prosperous. I mean, that's how it works.
All right.
I don't know. Something about Ukraine. Something about Ukraine. I don't know.
Yeah, Ukraine. Something about
that European conflict. It's affecting that European conflict.
Thing. Well, I'm not even in fucking Europe anymore. Fucking waste of time. I don't know.
So Putin came over here and I think he stole a bunch of money.
Can you still do Eurovision, Rabbit?
What's that?
Can you still do Eurovision?
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I thought that was weird, actually, when we were in Eurovision. Why are we in Eurovision?
Yeah, but
now
Eurovision makes no sense anyways, because you have Asian countries in there.
Well, no. Well, Eurovision's always just been a political thing. It always has been, right? If you ever watch it's not really something I watch, but I know people that do. My mum watches it sometimes.
Like Telemundo?
It's highly political. It's stupid. And to
it's
be fair,
gotten so political, it's bad now. Yeah.
It
was always catchy. Now it's just like, oh man.
ABBA's political.
Bands come out of it. ABBA was. I don't really know the ins and outs, but I guess so. You had. So what was that band that came out of it? It was actually pretty good. They were kind of like a ripper for gore, but they were actually quite good.
Go back.
Oh yeah, the Italian guys, the Hard Rock Revolution or whatever.
But I mean, most of the time, it's not even real music. It's just like shit, just to try and I don't even know what they're doing. I'm big in music. It really winds me up. But I hate all that stuff anyway. But yeah, it's all political. It's all pointless. It's just because
the winner is
the winner is Ukraine. Oh, what a surprise! Wonder why they won.
They did win last year, didn't they?
Yeah, what a fucking surprise! I wonder why they won. Was it because they're at war?
Imagine that.
It's like no one fucking. Oh, it's so stupid.
Was their song good? No one knows, but they won.
No one knows. No one cares.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing that you could have, like as a big act, Ivan the conscripted sock puppet. He sings real well. Boy, my jokes are just not landing today, are they?
You're okay.
That's all right.
Like Chester's jokes.
I was stumbling earlier like I was having a stroke, so you're all right. You're right in my book. Good. I think Porky Pig was on my mind.
Pork.
Wow, we have someone in here called the Head Ninja. Hello. He's the boss of all ninja.
It sounds like an adult film star.
I was going to say, it sounds like an adult film.
Maybe. Sorry it took so long. I had to go do the whole process today, Jeff. Usually I make my coffee early.
Was your bidet broken? You had to wipe?
No.
He had to actually go pick the beans from his coffee fields.
Well, no, I usually do in the morning and just reheat, but I wasn't here this morning, so.
Oh, so you had to give some lashings, is what you're saying?
No, I left at 2:00 in the morning
pick enough
today,
beans.
Damn it, Rodrigo!
Where'd you
Kenji,
go,
I
Chester?
told you
Let
to
us
pick
know.
my beans at 6 a.m. Where are they, boy? Where are they?
What do you mean your donkey broke down?
Looks like somebody's losing their sex mountain privileges.
Alrighty then. Well.
That was a good one. So, Chester, what was your favorite Tex Avery cartoon character?
Well, I mean, I like the wolf
Adolf
and the
Hitler.
lady a lot, of course, but it's got to be Bugs Bunny. Yeah, Bugs Bunny has always been one of my favorite. He's just hilarious. And as I got older, you could, of course, can watch it all again because then you get a whole nother side of it, right?
This Tex
He had
Avery
a
Bugs Bunny.
look for the
completely different.
Yeah, but
Is this the
he
one
is
with the
the-
yellow
he
glove?
is the inception.
Yeah, he had a different design.
Yeah, but I mean, the character of Bugs is him, right?
But yeah, no, I know the original design I know of. I thought it was the original. Obviously, I'm wrong.
He did
I
change.
guess I'm not old enough.
Yeah, so Bugs started like circular. Like he had more rounded shapes on him.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
more
his
rubber.
face was thinner, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was rounder, thinner, and he was more rubber hosey. And then when he became more modern, they gave him cheeks and they gave him like a head, like the top of his head, and they gave him white gloves, and then his
Oh,
arms
the original had like the
bones.
red nose, right?
Yeah,
Like
yellow
his
glove.
nose was a different color.
Something
He was
like
more hair-like.
His voice was
Yeah.
different too. He's like, "Grr."
Derpy dur dur.
And then he got his Brooklyn accent.
Mel Blanc was like, I know how to do this.
Yeah, Mel Blanc. Oh my gosh, Mel Blanc.
I used to draw Bugs Bunny at the time when I was like a little kid. Not obviously the one you're on about, but the most famous one, I suppose, to me, the one of them.
You know, I was watching, I don't know, sometime in the past year, old black and white TV show. I can't remember the name of it, but basically, they had a panel of, normal people, and they would bring have a bunch of other people in front of them, and one of them was some kind of celebrity, and they had to ask questions and figure out who they were. It was an old TV show back way back, and Mel Blanc was one of the guests, right? And of course,
saw
I
that one.
recognized
His son
him
was too.
immediately. Huh?
That's the one with his son too, right?
I don't know. There wasn't a son. It was just him.
Well, it's probably the original version of the show. What was it?
It was old.
What
I
was
don't
that
remember
show
the show.
called?
I forget. But
Was his brother on there point blank?
no.
Are you in entertainment? Yes, I am.
Well, he didn't use his voice, of course. He was speaking normally. But of course, I, being a modern person, recognized him immediately. I've seen pictures of Mel Blanc, but of course, they'd only heard his voice, and it was pretty interesting. I can't remember the name of that show though.
Who's Mel Blanc? Sorry.
I want to say "What's My Line," but that's not it.
No,
It's something
not.
like that.
It's
a
something.
similar
It's similar.
title, right?
Yeah, it is similar. Yeah. Mel Blanc is the voice of Bugs
It's
Bunny.
another one with the Lone Ranger on it.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of the voice of almost every character
Everything.
in Looney
Yeah,
Tunes.
that's true. Yeah.
Beady beady beady.
No, he
And
didn't
not
do
just
that
Looney
too,
Tunes.
did
He
he?
did.
Yes, he was Tweaky.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, he
Shit,
was the
dude.
heterosexual R2D2 dude.
That
He
is
was
awesome.
awesome.
I didn't know that. That's really neat.
Until the second season, and they replaced his voice for a few episodes, and apparently there were riots in the streets.
Yes.
So they had to bring him back for the last couple episodes.
Yeah, I know Ninja. No one's doing Droopy. I was a bit surprised myself. Yeah.
I did think about it. I did think about it. Do you want me to draw it real quick if once I finish this? I mean, I can.
If you can.
Sure.
I'd love to see Droopy, yeah. I
But
believe
I
it's
do
pretty known consensus that Droopy is a self-creation of Tex Avery himself.
Oh boy.
And we have Shelley Lopresti in chat.
Hello, Shelley.
Is she a creation of?
Let's see here. We got Alpha Pro. We got a lot of people in here today. I do appreciate it. Once again, definitely hit that like and share, guys. Let other people know so they come in here and join us. Once again, we do hope you are drawing along. This is Tex Avery. It's a great opportunity to do your favorite Tex Avery or some kind of homage. Just drop it in the Discord, which Jeff, of course, has already put that in chat. If you're not a member, please become a member of the Discord. We'd love to have you. And also, you can go over to Twitter at hashtag DNQFE, and we will look at all of that at the end of the show. We do love that part. Awesome. I'm really, I'm a little bit biased today, I think. I'm
biased? No,
yeah,
get
a
out.
little bit. Keenma is killing it. I'm also, I know it's shocking, but Eric is doing a good job.
Oh,
it's not scratchy then, is it?
No, it was. It was.
It was really scratchy.
But it's
Squishy
better.
scratchy.
It's better now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's okay. He, just destroys confidence. It's all right.
No, it's awesome. I'm loving it.
Yeah, but before it was not. So, but that's okay.
It's
okay.
It is okay. Yeah.
It's a path to improvement.
It is.
That's my tagline.
What was that, Rosa?
That's always my tagline. You're doing so much better, Rosa.
Sideways shade from the Rosa. Somley says, I need to sleep to get the thoughts away from bad coffee. Do better, Chester. Bye now. Take care, people. So Somley, you're supposed to be on my side. Damn it.
There is no one on your side, Chester. Face it.
How did that happen, Eric? How come I stand alone?
Guy stand alone.
Because of your attitude.
My attitude is perfect.
So condescending with all of us.
Condescending, pompous.
Yes.
Oh, pompous.
That's hard to do. It takes practice.
But I do it well.
I do. Yes.
I'm the best pompous guy you'll ever meet.
That's right.
No one's more pompous than I am.
The best. Amazing.
Best amazing pompous ever.
Oh, Alan, that is freaking epic, dude. That is awesome. That is awesome, Alan. Yes, please.
I'm over on the other side. Let me take a look.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
You already got him on? Right.
I'm sure. Yeah, I keep rifling through the art, of course. But that is perfect, dude. Oh shit!
I gotta see this.
Chili Willie's is kicking some ass.
Oh, Chili Willy. It's the forgotten
Captain
cartoon.
Chili Willy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Chili Willy cartoon in like forever.
Oh my god, they're hilarious too.
I was always partial to the droopy ones.
Really rich.
Does anyone know who created Marvin?
Martian?
Chuck Jones.
Marvin the
and-
Martian?
Is that Chuck Jones?
I believe it's
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at that.
Oh,
That's why
Tex
I would
had-
have drawn him otherwise.
The X-28 Space Modulator.
Yeah,
I think Tex created his dog though.
Did he?
The dog.
oh really?
Yeah,
K9.
that would make sense.
K9. Droopy has ninja feet. Never knew that.
You know, the very first gift my wife ever bought me was before we were dating. We weren't even married, but way back we were living in Taipei in an apartment in kind of a kind of like a Times Square type of area in Taipei, and I used to get her little gifts all the time, and we had gone to the theater. And we were going to see a Jackie Chan movie, but before the Jackie Chan movie, for some reason I don't know why they were doing this, but they were kind of doing an homage to the old American thing, and they had like 15 minutes of Looney Tunes stuff before the movie, right? In Taiwan. I know it's weird, right? But and of course it was a Marvin the Martian, and I laugh and stuff, and I had mentioned it's one of my favorite Looney Tunes characters, Marvin, and she found this coin. I don't know where she found it, but there was this big old, like the old Kennedy $50, type of coins, and it has Marvin on it, and that's the very first gift she ever gave me, and I still carry it with me every day in my bag.
Oh,
Ah.
How romantic.
Oh my
Hey, getting misty.
Today you gave Amy diabetes.
Yeah, I gave Amy diabetes. That's an accomplishment. I'll take that. Let me see if we got any other floaters here.
And for that, he bought her a sex mountain.
Yes, I did. See? Appreciation. Got Gabby. What is Gabby doing here?
Oh boy.
I'm figuring out. I'm so tired today.
Oh, why are you so tired?
I had to pick up a shift today. I packaged cookies at the grocery store all day.
Yeah, some people don't have slaves.
You ate cookies at the store all day? What's wrong with that?
No, I
baked
packaged cookies.
You packaged cookies. Oh.
I hate that kind of job. It pisses me off.
She got baked and then made cookies.
Oh, there you go.
Because
That's what I heard.
here's the thing. You get hired. You get hired as a manager, a guest
Higher.
service manager, and under all that, under customer service, also is sometimes works in other departments because we're short staffed.
Oh, right, of course. That's pretty normal.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We don't even have a customer service desk anymore because we don't have any staff at our grocery store.
Yeah, no. So the worker shortage in the West is real, huh?
Yes, it is.
It's real, but I was encouraged the other day because I was listening to the radio when I was working in the meat department, and they said that the hardest working state in the union is North Dakota. So we're not working ourselves to death for nothing.
That's just a walk to work.
Yes, it's true. That is true.
In the software area, there's very much a shortage of software developers, and the last time I had to look for a job, which is about 3 years ago, it's been getting steadily worse. But last time I had to look for a job, I felt like I was the lone goldfish in a bowl full of piranhas. It was bad.
I haven't looked for a job in nearly 3 decades.
I would go on an interview, and then I would check my phone, and I'd have like 6 or 7 messages sitting on my phone from recruiters and recruiters or HR departments or whatever. It was insane. I was spending literally 12 hours a day just looking for another job. It wasn't like I was sitting around trying.
Why don't you start your own business?
That's okay. I'd rather
working for yourself sucks. I've tried that. It's hard.
But it started with that, and it has successively gotten worse. You can't even find people today. It's very hard.
I've seen like I should have been working the other. That's what I should have studied. They didn't do that when I was at school.
Really?
Well, I mean, when I was at school, I mean, digital art one thing when I even went to college. So computers weren't really a big deal.
I just invested in Pogs. I think I'm onto something.
Yeah, I think that was probably
coming back. Next time there'll be squares. They're coming back.
Well, that's interesting because it's been over 20 years, but well, the last position I held in America was I would get a lot of resumes from people looking for jobs. I'd have to go through for just to fill one job. I'd have a stack of 30 or 40.
Yeah, not anymore.
Wow, that's a big.
They're having a heck of a time filling positions.
Pimping ain't
They
easy.
can get me because I'm looking for work and it's impossible to find work here.
Really?
Yeah,
Then come work
it's
for me,
really
Rabbit.
hard. I would gladly come and work for you, but it's unfortunately far too far to go to work. I
you can make
can
a commute
to Canada. If you do online, if you decide to ever go fully digital, then yes. I might be able to. I might be doing a teaching course soon. Actually, we'll see about that though.
No, I'm just talking about the grocery store. God damn it.
Oh no, fuck that! I would never do that. I'd sooner. If I went to America, I'd get paid for playing music. Because you do in America,
Sure,
better than here anyway.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, it's so bad over here for that I had to create my own production company just to make money off the music. It's crazy.
We're not. Well, yeah, we have to put our own gigs on. I mean, you can do it. It is a lot of do it yourself.
Yeah.
But that's a lot with music anyway. I think it probably is in America as well. I don't really know, but
Well, that was one
I
of
think
the
it's
smartest moves I ever made, though, dude, way back because I ended up going and buying another 29 production companies across the west side of Japan here, and I sold it for a lot of money.
yeah, but you had the money to start it up, though, didn't you? I think that's the difference.
X Mountain Productions presents.
Dude,
I don't
I'm
have the
telling
money.
you, the biggest money deal of my life was selling those production companies, man.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, if I could afford it, I would do something like that myself, but I can't afford it. I'm trying to figure out this fucking Droopy character. Is that looking? I mean, it's only a sketch. Chester, you like him? Is that close?
I do.
He's
like
so
the
simple,
movie.
he's hard. Yeah.
That's Droopy. You're on it, dude. You're right on it. Yeah.
Oh boy.
He needs to be
Did he
very
already do that?
sad,
He should be in
lethargic.
between Invader Zim.
There you go. He's
I really love big floppy titties.
oh what? No.
From what I
No.
can see, I just
like
need to get the eyes right. So basically, he just needs to look stoned.
Pretty much, yeah. That's it.
That's a
Yeah,
good
well,
description.
yeah. Sad. He's got to be a bit of Eeyore in him. Amy, I'm not sure what Amy's doing. What are you doing, Amy?
Oh, did anybody watch that trailer? I don't know if anyone watched the horror movie, the Winnie the Pooh and Blood.
Winnie the Pooh slasher movie.
No, I haven't.
It looks so good. I cannot wait to watch that. It looks so fucking good. The trailer's in the Discord if you want to watch it, Chester. It's like proper B-movie slasher Winnie the Pooh.
I saw an article on it. Yeah, it looks funny.
It's gonna be great.
I love horror movies anyway, so that's up my alley. But Amy is doing Screwy Squirrel, but I'm not. She's been. Honey, is your
Speaking of
sister
eyes, right.
is your sister doing drugs?
I will build a great wall.
No, it's been
What
a
on
long
southern
day.
border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
Yes. Well, I'm just
goodness.
asking
Yeah,
Honey
but-
because she keeps drawing the nose and then erasing the nose, then drawing the nose, then erasing the nose, then drawing the nose. Oh, she's done it for about 30 minutes now.
I am a nice person.
They didn't figure out how
I've
big
been
it's
there.
I'm really rich. I will build.
Trump
don't
quotes.
It's my hair. I swear.
It's my hair. I swear.
And she knows. And she's just trying to get it just so.
I get it. I just thought something had snapped in her. She had that look in her face. Does she look like she's gone serial killer? Be careful.
Oh no.
It happens to the most unexpected of us, honey. Just be careful.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Okay. All right. As long as you say so.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Amy.
Drawing squirrels. Oh, are you talking to me now?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, he finally got around to you.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Chester?
I'm doing really, really well. It's it's a mild day. It's been real hot, so it's not as bad. Although I'm still in the air conditioning. It might rain
That's
though, but
Oh, okay. You
but
might want to look out for that.
the tornadoes.
I don't think it's going to get that stormy, is it?
No, I don't think so. No, I've never seen
Well,
one.
we had a bunch of storms go through Michigan, and my area was a lot of areas. Matter of fact, there's probably still out of power in some areas around me. So that was on Monday, I think, maybe Tuesday.
It was a sultry night.
Yeah, I had some pretty good storms
What's that sound?
for in the morning yesterday. But Amy, what I was trying to say was, my dog just came over. He looked at me. I don't know exactly what he wanted, but then he fell over and clumped heavily on the ground. And he's sleeping now. Could you please translate?
Maybe he got into your stash.
Oh no, I live in Asia. I would never do that.
The sleep of angels. He is a goner.
Maybe he got up a little too early, and he's trying
I'll be right
to-
back.
Okay.
Maybe he got up too fast and got dizzy.
Maybe.
Is his name on tonight?
He's still breathing.
Okay.
That's
Well,
good.
then
That's
see,
positive.
Hmm.
Of course, that could be reflex.
It could be. But he does these days. He doesn't lay down. He plunks down.
Plunks down.
Yeah.
Is it just maybe he? I don't know. Is it-
Well, he's like 90.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't have time for
Laying down gently.
for laying down gently. Like if I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna get down in a hurry, darn it.
Yeah, I guess it comes from all of us.
Well, at least we get recliners and stuff.
That is true.
Dogs still sleep on the floor.
Well, he's got a whole nice
Ah.
pillow section over here. It's all nice and relaxing, but he uses it only half the time. The other time, he just plunks down on the wood floor. I don't know.
Closer to you than on all comfy pillows.
Maybe. It might be that. Dogs are stupidly loyal.
They're
That's
little
why I
creatures.
love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
As long as you got the cheese, they'll still love you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what he likes most of all? He's the weirdest dog ever. You would never guess his favorite
Butter?
food. No.
Bananas.
No. He
Green
actually doesn't
beans.
like banana. No, but closer.
Carrot?
No.
Cancer? What?
No.
Carrots.
Broccoli.
Carrots?
Broccoli.
Yeah, they like greens. Dogs love greens.
Yeah, no, he loves that broccoli,
Not,
man.
not my dog.
Mhm.
My dog doesn't. My dog is even food aggressive, and he does not eat the green vegetables.
Oh wow, no.
He doesn't
mine
like
loves it.
green beans, like string beans. They love them.
Cabbage,
no, he doesn't.
broccoli.
He
Yeah.
doesn't like the green ones.
He also goes crazy for popcorn.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a texture thing, right?
It sounds like he's got pretty healthy.
Oh no, of course he's very
Yeah,
healthy.
Yeah, we're kind of been rescuing
hunting
our
dogs.
dog, so it's been a long day trying to get him settled. And because I have no experience with dogs whatsoever, and now we have a German Shepherd in the house, and that's a big
Oh,
dog.
my favorite.
Wow.
Well, good
Yeah.
luck
They're
with all the
pretty eyes.
shedding.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, they don't call them German Shedders for nothing.
It's true.
Mhm.
You got to be
True.
vacuuming
We've
a
been.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
I might be thinking pussy.
Is that tendencies for hating the impure breeds?
Yeah, dude, my dog hates black people. I don't understand.
Yeah, dogs are racist.
They
That's why.
are, dude. He's never seen a black person in his life, but anytime they come on the TV, he growls and barks. He does not like black people. It does any other color, it doesn't matter. But black people, I don't get it, dude. He is German though.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Do you
because
think it has
typically
to
they're
do with their
blind.
vision? Yeah.
So what they see is a big black mass moving around, so it scares them.
Maybe,
Mm,
maybe. Yeah.
what about mailmen? Is that just because they're in their territory?
I
Uh,
get
Yeah,
that
that's,
could
that's a
be.
territorial thing.
Yeah, he would never see the mailman. That's way out on the road, dude.
Good
You
thing
never
too.
walk
I hear he's black. It's the only black guy in Japan. He's the mailman.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Mailmen. Dennis
Shit,
Rodman.
I don't even know what the mailman looks like. Of course, I don't even collect the mail. When's the last time I looked in a mailbox? Jesus.
Yeah, that's why you have servants, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, I've never. I don't know. I don't think I've ever even opened the mailbox.
I don't even think I flushed the toilet.
He has a robo toilet, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
have to. That's
It
right.
speaks
Yeah,
to
it
him.
automatically does it. It even has cleansers.
The mail for you?
No, it does everything.
little-
It cleans the bowl, it scents the bowl, it flushes the bowl, it opens the toilet seat, it turns on nice little music in case you're bladder shy. It does all kind of stuff.
And when the
Casey
power
girl
goes
laughs every
out,
time you
they
plop.
just don't go to the bathroom. They just hold it.
Dead or alive, you are sitting on me.
Kokojin, yeah.
You have 20 seconds to drop off the kids at the pool.
It is time for your voiding cycle. You will comply.
That would be with a K alpha, but that's okay.
Oh,
Japanese
girl,
don't have
I'm glad I
C in their romaji.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
No,
It's true.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Then how would Cloud Strife spell his name?
What do you say?
Cloud Strife?
It would, that would be spelt with katakana, and it would be like kuradu.
Yeah. But
Oh.
if they put things into romaji, which is simply using the Roman alphabet, they would just make it a K.
Yeah, it would be ku.
Interesting. I wonder. I guess because they sound so similar, they didn't think there's much of a reason to mix it up.
Well, we have 26 letters in the alphabet currently, but many of them were added to deal with redundancies. So the alphabet doesn't really need to be that large. You probably get away with 17, and we did for a very long time. But for instance, you have 3 K sounds in English now: the C, the K, and the Q, and they are all there to facilitate different things. Because for the longest time, the gamma or the C was utilized, but as time went on, we added things like J, and I'm not going to get into the history of the alphabet, but a lot of stuff have been added over the years for redundancies and convenience and stuff.
Nice. And we still get by with how many Chinese characters are there?
The Chinese kanji,
Right.
I don't know. In order to read a newspaper, you need about 2,500, 3,000, I guess. So I don't know the total, but it's probably around 60,000.
Oh, okay, that's a lot more than we've added on to have a K, a Q, and a C.
Yes, they have. That's true. But the cool thing about that, well, cool. I don't know if it's cool. The interesting thing about that is, of course, the Chinese, the Japanese have kanji, of course, but the Chinese, they learn it, as kids, just going through their system. But as a foreigner, when you learn Chinese, the best way, the quickest way for you can learn Chinese in about 6 months, actually, if you really do it correctly. And what we do is we learn the parts of the kanji, or the zi with the Chinese, and most of these characters will have anywhere from, well, one. You can have some that are just one, but usually they're 2 or 3 or even 4 separate characters put in to build a single word, right? And what you do as a foreigner is you learn all the little pieces, and then you understand what it relates to, and then you can look at it metaphorically and try to understand what's trying to be said, because you can learn all the pieces quite easily, and then look at them together and figure out, well, we got moon and we got day are put together. So what would that be? There's a symbol for moon and there's a symbol for day that are put together in a single si. What do you think that would mean?
More?
Well, moon day.
More?
Moon
day?
Day.
Day.
The day of the moon.
Monday?
Nighttime.
The day
There
of
you
the
go.
Green Day?
Oh, nighttime.
No, Monday.
Monday?
Yes.
That's actually the etymology of that, isn't it?
It is the etymology of that, yeah. But I mean, so that's how you learn Chinese. And as a foreigner, you can actually learn Chinese far better and understand way more, character or zi than the average Chinese person, because they never study it that way. They always study it as a whole. They never break it down. And Japanese the same way. And if you'll ask, like, well, what does this really mean? They have no clue. Well, it just means this. Yeah, but where's it coming from? What's the etymology, as you just said? They don't think about it that way. Like Hayabusa, right? Hayabusa.
What is its root?
What is the root? Right. And that's important for me, but it also helps you understand these languages and learn them very quickly, right? Like Hayabusa is a good one. You ask Japanese, what does it mean? Well, Hayabusa is just a Hayabusa. It's a bird, right? But if you look at it, if you break down the kanji in this case into its various pieces, well, what it says is fast, brave, bird.
So it's a fast bird. That makes sense now. That's why the motorcycle is a Hayabusa.
Right, but it's also a brave bird, right? They would say. But I mean, so for a foreigner, we're going to learn something efficiently, right? We're not going to look at it, learn the same way they do. But by doing that, we tend to understand the language better than the locals, which is weird.
Of the language itself. So the letters are actually made out of letters.
Yeah,
Kinda.
they are. That's exactly right.
Yeah, Chinese characters are unique in that each character is a word in itself, and some characters are a combination of words. And if you look at the Chinese characters were developed out of like not hieroglyphs, but like a picture-based like written language.
Pictograms.
Like, a dragon. The character for dragon is a dragon. And the traditional character for love, has a tiny heart.
Yeah. Well, Chinese
So
actually.
things like that.
Well, Chinese is an interesting conglomerate actually, because originally you had what we would call a Proto-Sumeric, right? Which is the oldest hieroglyphic that we know of, and it was very widespread. It was, of course, it was traveling with the Aryans, so it was all the way from way over here in the east, in Mongolia and China, all the way over to Egypt. But in Mesopotamia, of course, they created cuneiform. It evolved into cuneiform. And over the Silk Road, the cuneiform traveled into China, right? So they had their own, they had the original Proto-Sumeric that became their own kind of hieroglyphic. And then they conjoined it with the cuneiform, right? So modern Chinese is a mix of ancient cuneiform and their hieroglyphic, earlier hieroglyphic language. So if you understand both of those, you can learn Chinese real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting how far back those go. Because, I mean, I think the Chinese language does go back, like, really, really far.
It does.
It goes back to the ancient Atlanteans.
No.
It doesn't? Oh.
Well, China's not that old, comparatively. But they definitely, the point is everyone communicates and shares, is what I guess the point of what I was trying to say.
I mean, that's the point of communicating, is to share.
That's
so
right.
it does make sense that it would evolve.
But my point is, it took me about 6 months to learn to read a Chinese newspaper. And you can do it too. Yeah.
Yay! I would have
And
put it on
you
the
can do it too with this one simple trick.
It is a trick, dude.
Yep. Learn to read Chinese.
None of my
It is
jokes
hard.
are landing today.
No,
Only
no,
1999.
Only 1999.
And you get a set of Ginsu knives. They slice, they dice, and they make julienne fries.
But does it also come with a Chinese newspaper?
Yes.
No.
Oh no!
Well, actually, because I read a book, and that's how I learned the Chinese, and it was from a genius linguist out of Penn State, actually. Wrote that book back in the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people have been fascinated by language for as long as it's been around, I'm sure.
Mm.
That's cool.
Now, I've seen this character before, Gabby. I can't remember the name, though.
It's Red.
It's just the cowboy version. Okay.
Yep, it's the cowboy version of Red.
Okay, because I know I've seen it before. Very nice. Let's see what
Very
Alan
nice.
is.
When I think of Tex Avery, I know like a lot of people think of Bugs Bunny, but I definitely think of Red and the Wolf.
Mm. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, keep in mind, guys, you got about 40 minutes left, or a little over 40 minutes left, 45, I guess, nearly. So plenty of time. Hopefully, you guys are doing a draw along. This is a great day to do it. Tex Avery is maybe, I don't know if it is easier. I've been told so, but I don't know. But definitely like to see your take on it. Just go ahead and drop that in the Discord. If you're not a member, become a member. Why not? And also, you can go over to the Twitter and drop it on hashtag DNQFE. I am really enjoying what Alan is doing today. It's freaking awesome. It's just perfect. It's so perfect, dude. Eric is also, everyone's killing. There's some really good stuff here today.
It's a fun topic.
It is a fun topic. I think so, yeah.
It's a different topic. I
Isn't
think.
that good? I think that's good. Mr. Motion is also here. He's being really, really quiet, and we haven't seen his art yet. He'll show us at the end. How are you doing, Mr. Motion?
Doing fine. Just looking at some Norman Rockwell paintings, actually.
Ooh, dare we do a Norman Rockwell day? Dare we?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, Rabbit's gonna have to teach me how to paint before we do that.
Yeah.
I can't paint.
We just have to take half a day. We just have to take half a day to do Norman Rockwell.
Norman is freaking awesome. Who is the French version of him? I can't remember that guy's name, but there was a French guy.
Norman Rockwell.
Oh man!
No.
I was going to say the
He was
same joke.
He was a good 50 years before Norman Rockwell, to be fair, but very similar, but far more whimsical.
Bidet?
No, that's not it. No, I'm serious. There's a French artist who's just radically fantastic. It's Norman Rockwell level. It's just more French and whimsical, but I can't remember that guy's name. He's so amazing. There were so many turn into the 20th century magazine articles and book cover, all kind of stuff he did. He was a real big name back then.
Keep saying French, and that just doesn't sound right.
No, he's French. He is French. He's definitely a French dude.
Everybody knows the French have never painted.
I don't think they have much of a history with art. No?
I don't think they have much of an art scene ever in France, actually.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
Alrighty then.
No art, no architecture, nothing.
Mr. Motion, I just assumed because I'm surrounded by artists that they would know such things.
Well, we know
would
that
have done
France
that.
never produced art.
I'm not exactly sure either, but he did.
No big museums?
Fine.
What did you say, Amy?
I will Google it.
Nope.
Fine.
Are you thinking of like Wyeth? They
No,
were
that's
Americans.
Not, that's
the whole
not
family.
ringing a bell. Let me just a French illustrator.
Oh, illustrator. That's different from a artist.
Yes, that's what most of us are. Is
Jean-Jacques
I'm the opposite. I'm not an illustrator. Although I have a degree in it, which is kind of funny.
List of French artists.
There's too many French artists to list them all.
There are, yeah. It's going to be difficult. I'm just going through the images to see if I see something I recognize.
When are we going to do a H.R. Geiger night? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Giger would be great.
Giger would be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
But not while I'm on holiday, so not for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, next week?
What? Not next week. You do the Geiger next week, and I'm not coming back.
Well, that is pornography. What goddamn French. All right.
Well, that's French art for you right there.
Mm-hmm. Postcards.
Is there anybody coming on next week? Do you guys anybody have any comics or anything?
Louis Favre?
No.
Simon Le Bon.
No.
Jacques Demire?
Jean-Paul Jacquetti.
Sacre.
Now we're just making up things that sound French.
Jean-Luc Picard.
What style of art was it? I mean, that makes a big difference. What
Norman
era?
Rockwell.
Right? A realist.
Is that what you typed in?
Put in French realist and see what comes up.
That's the thing. You got to search the right style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Has anybody
no, I'm
heard
not
of
having
Edward
much
Hopper?
luck.
I love Hopper.
Yeah, I like the diner one, Nighthawk.
Mm-hmm.
He did a
Yeah.
lot of stuff with, like,
Marcel.
no,
The
God,
most
no.
overused image in the 20th
He
century.
he
Diner.
used a lot of elephants, and I do believe that what is it? Mary Poppins
I know who you're talking about.
scene was taken from him. God damn it! Anyway, I can't find it.
What did he use the elephants for?
They were doing weird things like playing polo and just weird shit.
That does sound familiar to me. Now you say it like that.
Charbonneau.
No, that's not it.
Charbonneau.
What the fuck was
Maurice
James?
Chevalier.
God, no. But God, you guys are jumping from actual actors to singers all the way to frickin' mimes. What the hell?
Yul Brynner.
Gerard Depardieu.
I love that guy. He's awesome.
Cecil Bardot.
Brigitte Bardot.
Ooh, we will stick with that for a while. We should have a
Nielsen?
Brigitte Bardot night. Leslie Nielsen night would be good too. But it's a good
Oh,
question.
Leslie
though.
Nielsen night. Yeah, I would love to do that.
That would be wild.
So good.
What? Poor
Whoever
OJ
does
Simpson
Dracula Dead
getting
and Loving
murdered
It is
over
disqualified.
and over and over and over. It was funny.
Duck Orange.
Alfredo says,
I believe he was
Alfredo
Belgian.
does not sound like Norman Rockwell. Well, you'd have to see it. It's the realism. Norman Rockwell is that guy could capture the emotion of a moment incredibly well. I was pretty lucky because my family loved Norman Rockwell, and we had several of his coffee table books. So when I was a kid, I'd flip through them. I mean, my God, that guy.
What freaking
Yeah, of
Santa
course, the
Claus?
original.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Just a slice of Americana,
Yes.
Laurent de Brunhoff.
Ooh, that
He
sounds
really
German.
brought
Barbar the Elephant.
American culture to life.
He did. He did.
Babar.
Hey, what the fuck color is this? It's whitish.
Now, I do believe Eric is trying to steal Mickey Mouse's thunder.
Why?
I didn't know that.
Well, this
What do you mean?
looks like Steamboat Willie, but it's a bird.
It's Peter or Patrick the Parrot. I've seen both
Bird
names.
Billy.
Yeah, he wanted to be a sailor.
Clearly.
His dad was a sailor. A deadbeat sailor left his mom.
Aw. That's why he's ornery looking.
Yep.
Did you see that that headline that came out with I think it was the Navy, and it was a Navy guy, and he's like a drag queen, and he did like a show for the Navy, and they hired him
Oh.
to do a drag queen show in the Navy. It's like you guys have
You
been
mean
working for
Admiral
a
Nimitz?
century, literally 100 years, to knock that imagery out, right? And you just go ahead and bring it all back. Damn. Unbelievable.
Thank you for reminding me of why I'm not in the military.
Yeah, fair.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Everreal.
Wow, do you guys see what Honey's doing today? This might be her best animation yet, dude.
We say that every week.
No. Look at it. It's super clean, dude.
No, but that's what I mean. Is gonna be by the end of this, she's gonna be a genius.
She will be an animator.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
I'm the animator. Oh my goodness. I hope that'd be so amazing.
Looking good, Andy.
Well, it's just about practice. Practice makes perfect, right?
Mine's
That's
on the
true,
draw
these-
along, so you can look at.
It's not done yet, right? We're not finished, are we? Because
No, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time.
Lots of time.
35 minutes.
I finished Droopy.
Yeah, I saw your Droopy's perfect, by the way.
Y'all might find mine humorous.
Well, they're all great. They all got a touch of humor, as they should. Kima's definitely got the wolf down. My God, look at that posture. It's perfect. Yeah, the Droopy's perfect, dude. Yeah. I think it seems you're not really aware of him, Rabbit, but I think you would love Droopy cartoons.
I've seen it when I was younger, but I don't really remember it.
Dude, he's so freaking sarcastic.
And he's invincible.
He is.
Droopy is really cool.
He is. That attitude is perfect. Yeah.
Might have a superpower, kind of like Speedy Gonzales.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Speedy Gonzales has super speed.
Is the original multiverse?
Yeah.
I think he has Scarlet Witch powers.
Oh, that would be cool. So who has superpowers then? Is it like Wile E. Coyote has really terrible superpowers, or Roadrunner does?
Well, Wiley is immortal as well. That's kind of handy. Roadrunner, of course, is just fast and clever. Speedy is. I don't know. Is Speedy the fastest?
Yeah, he's like the Flash.
He's definitely the fastest mouse.
He is fastest mouse. Yeah. Like I said, I love
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Well, see, I preferred that over the Coyote with Roadrunner. I mean, those are fun to watch too, but I liked where he was going against the sheepdog. That Wile E. Coyote was much cooler, dude.
And the sheepdog was great too.
Yeah, he was, because they would even speak.
Huckleberry. Was Huckleberry Hound Alex a Tex Avery thing?
That's a Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it
Okay.
feels so, though. I get you. I get what you're saying. It does feel so, yeah.
I remember watching that all the time when I was in kindergarten.
Huckleberry Hound.
Ninja says Ninja has an opinion. He says that Speedy Gonzales is just an ethnic version of Roadrunner. He sucks. I don't agree at all. They're not even similar at all, dude.
That's them's fighting words.
They are. Speedy is awesome. He's smart. He's clever. He's a hero. Roadrunner is just sticking it to the Coyote. He's a sarcastic ass. Is what he is.
Yeah, didn't anybody ever kind of wish that Wiley would just catch him one time? I mean,
Or that even if he didn't catch him, a car would.
Well, he did catch him once, but he had shrunk down and couldn't do anything with it. But Alpha says the sheepdog was going against a wolf. Well, I'm sure there are versions like that, but he was also mainly going against Wild E. Coyote, which is where that name comes from.
Super genius.
Super genius, right? And in the Roadrunner, he's not ever titled as being Wild E. Coyote. He's not titled at all, right? But in the sheepdog one, he is titled.
is it because doesn't it is when the Roadrunner cartoons start, they do the little introductions where they freeze, and doesn't it say Wile E. Coyote?
Yep, but they're cousins.
Does
Those
it?
two.
Does it? Well,
they actually crossed over once.
They are pointing out Sam the sheepdog and Ralph the wolf, though. Yeah, no, I know what you guys are saying. But the Wile E stuff when he's talking to us, therefore the super genius.
When he's smart.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the best Wile E. Coyote. Yeah.
I like the sound of that. Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
He should sue Acme. I agree, Ninja. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just mentioned that, Sheldon. Yeah.
At Acme, we've got all your Roadrunner hunting supplies.
They do.
Which are and freezers with roller skates.
We've got large weights. 10 tons, 20 tons, 100 tons.
I remembered
roller skates. That's
superpower.
bullets. We've got roller skates with rockets.
They do.
Anvils? We got lots of anvils. Buy them by the bulk.
His superpower, by the way, is paintings that become to life.
True.
That's true. You can even summon trains through them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that he was just an amazing painter in general.
I know.
Could paint in perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, that quickly.
Habba-jabba-doo.
It's kind of funny.
Elrod's space is
Yeah.
empty. That's rare.
If you ever see like a cartoon character attempt to draw something, whatever they draw in the reality is almost always photorealistic.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, those guys over working for Warner Brothers and even Disney, they were truly amazing, amazingly talented.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yes.
Absolutely. I think Tex Avery said he didn't feel really confident about his own drawing skills, so he always got other artists to, draw things. But he do some of the story stuff, and oops. But
Yeah, no, he did do a lot of directing. That is true. Yeah.
yeah.
And
He would. Oh.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thanks. He would do. He would do a lot of recordings of of himself playing out the comic beads and things, and the animators use as reference. So you see pictures of Tex Avery ailing and his belly laughs and everything. It's really neat stuff.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, oh, yep, there he is.
Yeah, so I got to see a Tex Avery documentary this week. Getting ready for the shoe.
I should have done that myself.
Man.
I usually do those kind of things, particularly when I do like a special on my on one of my shows, like I do a presentation or something like that. But I've been kind of crazy busy this week, so.
Buying islands?
Oh no, just
those targets want to assassinate themselves.
Fair. It's fair. Just the grind, Eric.
Bob Clampett. That's the other one I was trying to think of.
There you go.
Beverly Hillbillies?
He was like the big genius of all of them, right?
I don't know.
He's the one that did design most of the characters.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very cool. There's nothing in the basket. No. Guess he hasn't had much luck yet. Doing this cartoon squirrel, and one of them is carrying a basket. And there's nothing in it. So I was gonna put something in the basket, and I'm like, well, he hasn't had much luck yet. There's nothing in it. I'm guessing he's probably gathering acorns. But they'd have to be really.
If you were really clever, Amy, you would put Tex Avery's head in the basket.
Well, that would be something.
It would be.
Well, if that's clever, that's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, we'll put maybe, I don't know, some flowers.
How much time do we got?
You have exactly 26 minutes.
Okay.
I like what Gabby's doing over here. It's really cool.
Everything she does is cool. What's she up to?
We're supposed to have cell shading to it in 26 minutes.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Choleric ink is wet.
At least they look like characters now. Whatever.
Oh, they're on model. Yeah, absolutely. I've never watched Invader Zim, but I've certainly seen the character.
Oh, yeah. I did a poster for convention once with Invader Zim as one of the characters on it. And it was in silhouette. And somebody was looking at it, and they're kind of like, Invader Zim doesn't have ears. And I'm like, it's not his ear. It's his outer eye. And they kind of, wait a minute, what? And they kind of looked at a drawing on it and went, oh, his eye does protrude past his head in some drawings.
Like Jonathan does.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Adrian. Adrian has put his stuff in the draw along. Hopefully you guys are doing the same.
That's actually already in draw along.
Oh, nice.
So
thank you. I am surprised that Screwy Squirrel, Amy, didn't become as big as Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah. Did you think he was funnier? Or?
I actually prefer Screwy Squirrel. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Right.
But as a kid, it was always Woody was on. It was just Woody Woodpecker constantly.
I wonder how that came about.
I don't
Better
know.
licensing?
Maybe it was either that or Mighty Mouse. And if I had a choice, I'd always watch Mighty Mouse.
Oh, Mighty Mouse.
Nice.
I've only watched one episode of Mighty Mouse, and that was the very first episode.
I love Mighty
How'd you
Mouse.
like it?
How'd you like it?
No.
It was a long time ago. I don't fully remember.
Okay, couldn't find it.
Well,
Now his cartoons been around a while though, right?
oh yeah, no, really, really old. They have black and white versions. But I remember they had like a 1 hour block. I guess it was in the afternoon, but it was George Reeves, Superman, and Mighty Mouse hour.
Yeah. Nice.
True story. My father was actually in the Provisional Rangers after World War II. He was in World War II. And during Korea, he was in the Provisional Rangers. He was a teeny tiny guy. Well, I say that. He was about 5 pounds. He weighed about 130 pounds soaking wet. Was just an absolute beast. He was a DA, or a DI. He also a drill instructor for the Rangers, for unarmed combat. Little bitty guy. He thought he was the toughest thing on nails, and so did everybody else. They called him Mighty Mouse, and it
Sure.
made him so mad.
I bet.
But
So he was like Audie Murphy, who was like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, there was a lot of them back in those days, dude.
They still are tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then again, most
here you
humans
go.
are tiny from my point of view.
Because you're huge. You're huge, man. Huge.
And in Japan.
And it even makes it worse, right? That's the thing. When I went to Denmark, I felt normal for the first time in my life.
Aww.
we feel undercome.
So you had a nice trip after all?
I enjoyed Copenhagen quite a bit. That was nice. That was a nice, clean city. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'd suggest anyone to go there. The food was good. I wouldn't give it any kind of stellar ratings, but it was better than France. But to be fair, the croissant in France was really good, though. I had several.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stick a few in a backpack.
Well, just walk down the street. There's a bakery. I mean, Paris is just full of bakeries.
Nice.
Yeah. But I was really surprised. I expected to enjoy the food when I was in Paris, but I really didn't. It's just way oversalted. I know that's more me than the problem. It's not their problem. It's my problem. But because I don't like salty foods. But I was just surprised how salty it was. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. I can guess. I've heard before that the food is kind of a little by the book. So compared to some things, and if you want to get some really interesting food in France, you have to find some of the underground kitchens, but that's all I've heard about it.
No, I didn't have that much time. Free time, my wife and I had a little bit, but mostly the attending professors just took us all out. We kind of were on a timeline, I guess.
Took you to Olive Garden.
What was that, Elrod?
They took you to Olive Garden.
No.
I'm sorry, Lay Olive Garden.
Yeah, Paris House of Pizza.
But the conversation was fun. That was more fun. And the interesting thing, I had actually took a little bit of time to brush up on my French because, I can read and write a lot of stuff, but I'm not really very much of a speaker, right? So I tried to brush up so I could speak a little bit of French, but in reality, they were just speaking English the whole time. The professors were anyway. So I didn't even need to bother. Of course, there were professors from other places as well, but I meant the attending professors. But actually, it was a lot of fun just sitting and chatting and talking about various things. My wife was probably bored to tears, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
She's secretly intellectual and is actually thinking about everything that she
well, she is in some ways, economics, and she's amazingly fluent in Chinese and English as well. So she has her intellectual aspects to her. But she's just being copacetic. What was that, Rosa?
That's always the sitting around being quiet are the ones you want to watch. They actually have this thought process going on. They may not talk very often, but they have a lot going on in their head. And when
Oh,
they
well.
do say something, it's
Yeah, I've been with her 30 years. I think I understand her pretty well.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the quiet ones. They're always listening.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, when we were in Copenhagen, she was going to meetings for her business, her company. So I had my free time while she was doing that. But we had a lot more free time there, and we could just go do what we wanted to do.
Nice.
Yeah. I really was impressed. I mean, because Paris is an absolutely filthy city. It's just filthy.
I've heard.
Dirty.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But on the to juxtapose that, however, Copenhagen is spotless. It's gorgeous. It's like a beautiful garden city. You don't see a lot of cities that are so beautifully maintained like that. It was really impressive.
You say you're going to Prague?
I am.
Also?
Yeah, I'm going to Prague next. Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Prague and to Warsaw. I've heard they're beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the architecture. Yeah, I definitely am.
Cool.
That is a ways away, but yeah, I'm going to a lot of places. I'm going to end up in Britain as well.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's the end of the tour. But I will be down in Cambridge, so maybe maybe I can meet up with Rabbit and say hi.
My friend lives down there.
Yeah.
You better take Rabbit to dinner.
I know,
I
right?
absolutely could. Yeah, I would.
Boy needs to eat.
Yeah.
Hot and spicy dinner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You'd be lucky in this country.
Well, they're hosting this tour, so it's going to end there.
Yeah, Cambridge. It's actually not that far from me either. I say my friend lives right down there, right near there.
I'm looking forward. I've never been there before.
Yeah, it's not bad around there. You're not quite close to Norfolk, so you're not that far from the coast on that side as well.
North Norfolk.
I have no idea how to shade Stupid Droopy because everything is not shaded in everything I've looked at. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Those probably would have been.
Yeah, most of
do
the solid
shading.
colors. Where did Alan leave?
Alan?
Yeah, Alan is not in the thing.
Huh.
It looked like he was having trouble connecting and disconnecting.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Hopefully he comes back or at least drops it in there. I'm always happy to see his multimedia stuff. See what Eric is doing here.
Done.
Oh, poor me on my little boat.
Little yacht. No problem.
You know what? Maybe I'll just leave him two-tone, just flats, because that's what he is, right? I don't care. I haven't really tried very hard today, but that's all that matters. At least their characters
on model. They look great. Yeah.
It's not very often I do silly cartoons. To be honest with you, it's fun just to draw something that's not very hard. It's not. It doesn't take a while to do.
Oh, I see. Alan says he says his internet is out. He's using his phone to type. Oh, that sucks. Well, drop it in the draw along, dude, and we'll definitely show it because it was really, really cool what you were doing. I think when I, like I said, it's quite a ways away, but when I do go to the last stop on the tour, I will take more time in Britain because I do want to at least take a weekend or so and rent a narrowboat and just take a weekend with my wife on the canals.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, maybe go start over at Bath and take a run down, or maybe come into Bath.
Yeah. Wow. It's not that far from me either.
Well, that's a
If you go that way, you need to go to Matlock Bath as well, because that's a nice place.
Oh, dude, it's absolutely gorgeous. Have you ever seen the canals down in Bath, dude?
Well, I have, yeah.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous, man. It's beautiful countryside, and of course, all that stonework they did around Bath. Of course, Bath was a big movement of stone, right? They brought that that yellow stone from Bath. That was so many of the structures in Britain were built out of.
I got it.
Sorry.
Don't talk to me about real things in this guy. I don't know. I know the place and I know what you're on about. I just don't know what things are called.
Yeah, either coming into it or starting from it. I don't know. Maybe coming into it would be better. I'd have to measure everything properly though, because I want to make sure I ended up in Bath because I want to see that from the canal. But yeah, I don't know. Are you aware, Rabbit, that nearly all of England, particularly the southern England, it's completely landscaped. It's an artificial land. You know this, right? There's
Mhm.
like no real nature in England. It's all been manscaped.
Oh,
Everything's been
like
transplanted there
California.
now.
Is it like that over there too? Yeah,
In California?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like nothing is natural in California. That's why it's the way it is. Everything dies there because they had to import palm trees, they had to import water, they had to import everything.
Yeah, no, I know they had to bring the
Sounds
water in.
healthy.
They're mismanaging that horribly though. But you had a guy named you probably know his name, Capability Brown. You know who that is? Well, no,
What team
seriously.
does he play for?
He's a rather important person in British history, English history, dude.
I've
Capability
never
Brown.
ever heard of the name.
17th
I'm
century.
sorry.
Wow.
Never heard of the name.
Well, he was one of the main minds behind the rescaping of England. I mean, literally, if you go out and look at all these beautiful gardens and places in England, it's all man-made. There's nothing natural. 100%. All those rivers and lakes and ponds and everything, it's all man-made. And it's amazing what they got done in a 100-year period. It's insane.
Well, isn't in England the moors, aren't those also man-made?
Like
Because
the
well,
parts
in
that
the
you know
sense
about
that they
Wales.
cut down. Yeah,
Oh no, because Cornwall
they cut
has
down
moors
all
as
the
well.
trees, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They cut down all the trees, and that's what created the moors.
Maybe I don't know the story of Wales well. I do know the
Yeah,
English one. It's
everybody
possible.
who conquered Britain took away everything and brought new things to it.
That's
So
true.
none of it's natural.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of people that have been in this country is a lot.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
From
I'm
around the world.
surprised you don't know who Capability Brown is, though. They didn't
I've
teach
never
you
heard
that?
the name, so I've never heard the name before. I mean, maybe they did when I was young, and I just don't remember. I think I'd remember something like that. I still remember all the history I learned, but we learned a lot about, the Saxons and all that, all that kind of Romans and all that sort of stuff. I've never heard of that guy.
Oh, that's only
before.
400 years ago. It's not that. We're not going back that far.
Well, I'm okay. So I know further back than that. I don't know more recent stuff.
Well,
I suppose so.
The medieval England everything was very geometric, right? And then there was this movement, which was Capability Brown was the main guy behind it, and you had all the other landscapers just got on board because everyone wanted that style. They wanted to get away from the geometric style into a natural setting. So they went and tore all that work that had been going on for centuries and centuries and centuries out, and they replaced everything with the so-called natural setting, even though none of it's natural. It's kind of interesting.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, the way the canals go through everywhere, and the
Yeah.
way a lot of. I mean, it does make sense to me. I mean, but then again, like I say, I go to Cornwall, and that's all just rocks and cliffs, and open land.
Well, it's some of the most impressive landscaping in human history, dude.
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean,
Doesn't
yeah, I
even
know.
look
I
like
don't
landscape.
disagree. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, is Cornwall like that? Maybe because Cornwall's not like the rest of this country.
Well, southern England is
You'd have
all
to-
artificial. As you start going more and more north, it becomes more parceled. But certainly all the canals are created, right? Those are not.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, obviously, no, I get that. That's what all the because they've been they're an old thing. I'm assuming that's why you're interested in it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Another
I mean,
strange
okay,
place
I've done it and stuff.
that is incredibly landscaped and no one knows who did it is Vietnam. Vietnam is this
Oh,
land.
yeah,
Everything is
beautiful.
landscaped everywhere. It's all artificial, and no one knows who did it. It's kind of crazy.
The Amazon is all landscape too.
Yeah, no, well,
Could have
we
been the
know who did that,
Atlanteans.
though. Yeah, okay. You like
Yeah, the
that
Atlanteans.
don't you? You really enjoy the Atlanteans.
The island of Mu.
Atlanta is all landscape. Amazing.
Atlanta is a place that is well landscaped. That is true.
Hot
I mean, you have
Atlanta.
to look at
We
the
like to
history. I
call it.
mean, a lot of things have been there. I mean, look at what the Romans did with just roads alone. You know,
Mhm.
and there's a lot. I mean, the world's been changed by a lot of people, and we're just living in it.
You can still use the Roman roads, even though our roads last a
Oh,
season
yeah,
if we're
some
lucky.
of them still exist. Yeah,
Technology was invented in Atlantis.
That's true. Yes.
I feel like I should have been more imaginative today, so I am sorry to everybody. 'Cause
I think it looks good.
How dare you?
You know, just for Jeff here, just to help out Jeff. Do you know what the Atlanteans were famous for?
Taco.
They were famous
Fishing.
for three things. I mean, just curious. if
Fishing,
you know,
oh,
Jeff.
okay.
Mexican pizza.
Well, to
Nuclear
help you-
weapons.
No, to help you out, Jeff. They were famous for being mariners. They were great. They had great shipbuilding techniques, and they were great
You mean
sailors.
submariners?
They were also they were also famous for metalworking, and particularly their creation of oraculum. But they were
But
also
oddly enough, they were terrible at swimming.
I know. That's weird, isn't it? But the thing they were most famous for, Jeff, was government.
Drowning.
Yes.
Yeah. So nowhere in there is anything about any of the stuff you're talking about.
Not according to ancient aliens.
Oh, fair. Okay.
That's right.
That's fair.
Alien.
Come on, Chester.
Aliens.
Get with the science.
Okay. Oh, so sad.
Yes, Alpha Proto. Fish tacos are made by the Atlanteans.
Sheldon says Atlantis was known for their flying
Fish
cars and
tacos
magic
is
crystals.
definitely not something that exists over here. That's a
Whoever associated magic crystals and flying cars to Atlantis? Who did this? I want to know whose fault this is.
Raffaele Tortellini.
Comic book writers, I reckon.
Disney.
Probably.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney. They had like a
Oh,
flying
let's
shark.
not talk about Disney.
It's a good movie though.
I don't like Disney. I'm really worried about aliens because they're doing that TV series and there's a movie being made and that makes me sad.
Yeah,
Well, you don't
Disney
have to
really
worry.
don't
You don't
have
have to
I'm an
worry
Alien
about it.
fan,
They'll
and
ruin it. I mean, there's nothing to
They
worry
will,
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already been ruined like 50 times. You can't do
That's
it.
true. That's so
There's
true.
not that many bad aliens movies. I mean, the first three movies are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Then Ridley Scott wanted to ruin his own stuff successfully.
You know what, right? I when Prometheus and Alien Covenant first came out and I first watched them, I didn't like them, but I watched them again recently and they're really fucking good movies. Maybe not Alien as such, but I got to the end, I'm like, I'd like to actually see what happens now. I've watched it a few years later. You know, it's actually a
Prometheus was a great
really
Star
good
Trek
movie.
episode.
They're like fantastic sci-fi movies with really good stories, especially if you go back and watch them now after watching all the shit that's been out recently.
The thing that really annoyed me was the continuity of technology. Like, why is the technology in Prometheus and Covenant far more advanced than it is in the first Alien film?
That's
because they were
annoying.
Yeah, I know. I completely understand what you're saying. I get it,
But
but
they
I
were
don't
rich.
care about that because it's movie world. You know, it's more the story that I liked about it more than anything. Like I say, I didn't like it when I first watched it. I thought it was shit when I first watched it.
The technology is
'Cause I
pretty
loved Aliens.
consistent. They just they had nicer stuff because they were rich people.
Well, they had nice. They were rich
Alien,
people. I
Alien,
love-
they were truckers. They were just normal blue collar
Yeah, they
people.
were. That's
Their
it. They
stuff
weren't
was
like in what's it? The Alien Covenant. They were sent by the company as a big colonist
Right.
thing. You know, that I get all that. Plus, I mean, things are going to look different as well because they've got more money to pump into it.
Yeah, but
I mean,
wouldn't it be
Alien's
so
an old,
cool if
old
they
movie.
invented like a retro? If like every movie was a retro future, like it'd be so neat. Like everything ran off of old Mac Apple computers, and it'd just be a great aesthetic, and they didn't run with it.
I don't disagree. So that's why Alien Isolation was such a good game as well because they still had all that in it.
Well, the
It
thing
felt
is
like
that
it, but-
the beauty of that, I think, of that movie was that, you know, a lot of technology, especially stuff that's very hardened, tends to be much older than the newer stuff. Believe it or not.
I think
So-
the main thing they lost with it was the suspense as well. Like Prometheus had quite a bit of suspense. Alien Covenant not so much. But they lost a lot of the horror. Like because Aliens, you know, Aliens. People say it's an action movie, but when you actually watch it, not much action actually happens in it. until at least like halfway through the movie. Like you're almost near the end, and then action happens. You know, there's all this build up and suspense and thrill, like kind of stuff happening. All this atmosphere build up, and I think that's a lot of stuff is missing.
I personally think the real problem between the Alien and Aliens and Prometheus and Covenant is this. In the original movies, the characters were endearing. We knew who they were. We were rooting for them or against them, but we knew who they were. They were real. In the second one, in the Prometheus and Covenant, the only character that gets any kind of love is David. Right?
Because he's
the rest
great.
of them are just empty.
That's
They're
true.
useless. And that's
They
the
didn't
problem.
build the characters up. Yeah, they didn't.
huge
But then
problem.
again,
Well-
that's a product of the times of movies. They've stopped caring about. But it's even worse now than it was then. They don't build characters. You don't care about anybody that dies in movies anymore. You just he's dead. Who cares? We don't even know who he is.
The other thing too is that the Prometheus stuff. That's when Ridley Scott started to like shove a lot of philosophy in there, and it was done very ham-handedly. I mean,
I wanted James Cameron to come back and do a proper aliens movie.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted. I want the freaking Colonial Marines. I know no one wants that. It's funny.
No one wants James
Well,
Cameron
you
back.
guys notice that they're bringing the original Avatar, a re-enhanced version, back into the theaters.
Tell you what though, it's still to this day the best 3D movie I ever saw. It's a terrible film, but the 3D is fucking amazing.
Well, you know the thing that's weird though, Rabbit, is I
We've
saw
seen
the
it 3D.
trailer. Well, I saw the trailer for the Avatar 2, and it doesn't look as good as the original. I was like, what?
Yeah, it looks cheap.
It's because it's all CGI as well, and CGI is not a good way to go. It really isn't.
The thing I don't understand is a lot of movies coming out nowadays, the CGI is not that good.
No,
and you'd think,
they've cheapened everything.
And if you think as you would move forward, that the CGI would get better, and
No,
it
'cause
has.
they know that they can get away with it. They know that they can get away with it doing it cheaper, and so they do
Time
that.
is money.
Yeah, but then it looks bad, and it ages really quickly as well. I mean, CGI always ages quickly, but it's even worse now.
Also, the movie itself, the first Avatar movie, was like ahead of its time, and it's just not the same.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it would probably look dated now if you watch it.
It's a shame.
So.
Yeah, it's a shame about it
Because
because Avatar
done
could have
so
been
much now.
amazing if the story would have been well written.
I
Because the
agree.
graphics, visuals was good. The story was just such a cliche, done it before story.
Which
I
is
love
yeah,
that because
he's a good storyteller.
No, I know, but he brought all the alien stuff in it. I loved all the military stuff. That was cool. I loved a lot about it, but the story was just like, eh.
Hey,
Cameron
hold on a second,
can't do anything
guys.
without plagiarizing.
Kima, can you turn your screen on, please?
A scream. Turn your screen on.
I
Start
see a
screaming.
black screen only, Kima.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can see. She's working on
Thank
not
you.
safe for work.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it's fine. But we're gonna be ending here in a moment. So Kazoo is gonna be blaring here any second. Yeah, no, it's unfortunate what Ridley did with those. They're nowhere near as good as the original.
Okay, I have a question though. Which is the best? Do y'all think the first Predator movie or Aliens?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Because it's my personal favorite.
Yeah,
but I do love-
Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens is a better movie. Just
Yeah,
overall.
I saw both of them in the movie theater, and I will tell you that the Aliens movie, the way it was shot and the way it was done, and all the sound and effects that went into it, when they walked into that installation, you were like, twisting your head to kind of look around corners to see if there were aliens there.
Right.
You had a genuine
Yeah,
sense
they're
of paranoia.
The fear was there
Oh,
when they
yeah.
had the motion trackers and all that as well. It's like that sound. If you hear it now, you're like, what the fuck? There's a grenade. If you had it on your phone and you heard that noise, you'd be like, ah. Predator. I love the movie, but it's like an old school. It's still an Arnie movie, It's still like an old school 80s action movie.
Well, it also took a different tack in that it starts out as one movie and then it ends up being another.
It does.
That's
true.
why
Yeah,
it
that
worked
is
way.
true. I love the
That's the
movie.
reason why it works.
Yeah,
It's
I think
freaking amazing
Aliens,
film.
Mr. Motion is more entertaining, but Predator is a better movie.
I literally think the opposite, but each to their own.
I like both movies.
Yeah,
I love them both. I love them, but I mean, I love Predator 2 as well. A lot of people seem to hate that, and I think that's a freaking amazing film.
No, it's
Danny
it's
Glover's
one of
great.
the only good sequels because it's
Yeah,
a new thing.
Yeah.
it's a great movie. I love
Probably
the
it's the one sequel that eclipsed the original.
Okay, but it's very, very not historically accurate to the Comanche. I'm just saying.
Oh no, it's
No,
not
that's
at
a new
all.
one. That's
That
fantastic.
was
No, it's
ridiculous. I've actually spoken about that, especially seeing as the Comanche were basically a group that was kicked out of their tribe because they were too violent, and it was a bunch
I'm
of
so confused now.
like,
You're
what?
on about Prey now,
And
right?
they had an African dog in the movie, and that's just totally.
Because I was on about Danny Glover shooting predators. You're
Oh
on
wow,
now.
you guys are all over the place. All right, but anyway,
Yeah,
it
we
is
were talking
time.
about
It is
Predator
time,
2.
guys. We
One
gotta
with Danny
write it
Glover.
in here.
That's a
We gotta
good
do
one.
this. Thank you, Jeff. And that's the ending. So that seemed so depressed. Droopy is in the house. But anyway, guys, we're going to take a look here through the art. And then, of course, Jeff is going to put that straw poll up. And then we'll take a look at the draw along. So let's go over here and let's take a look at what we got here. We'll start with Andrew. And so we have... Well, I guess it's the wolf, but it's kind of Beauty and the Beast wolf with red. It's a bit of a reversal here because usually he's the one desperate for her, but she's desperate for him. So interesting. You flipped it, Andrew. I see what you done.
I did.
Yeah.
It's that smug face. I love his smug face.
He's he's more studly.
Girls get it done.
He's MGTOW Wolf.
I guess, yeah. I thought MGTOW didn't want the women's at all, but okay. I would the word that people have taught me these days would be the Chad version.
Yeah, I guess that is what it is.
Yeah.
I did do Chad Wolf. Chad Wolf, Stacy Red.
Yeah, Red.
It's a good
Red
name
is
for a character.
Chad
Wolf.
Chad
Wolf.
Chad.
Chad
I
Wolf.
changed my first name. Is that what you say?
After the NAM, I didn't know what to do. I became a cop. I was too good to be a cop, so I became a private eye. Chad Wolf.
Greatest movie of the 30s.
That's Wolf with an E.
Okay, well, Andrew, it's really cool. I love that you've done all the little shiny bits on it. Red's face is freaking awesome, by the way. She is desperate. What's the word you young peoples use? Thirsty.
Thirsty.
She's thirsty.
She's hungry like a wolf.
How did that happen? Where did thirsty come out of? Anybody know? Please don't tell me it's
I have
Harold
no
fucking
idea.
Kumar.
It's before my time.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no
think it
idea.
came from the wolf in the Droopy cartoon that's like drooling.
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt that. But anyway, it looks really, really good. What was that? You are roboting, honey.
Oh, we can't hear you.
I think
It's
I
a,
don't
it's a
even know
mix of
who's.
things. Can you hear me?
I can
Yep,
now.
now we can.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
I'm getting confused.
Hello?
Who's talking.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
And she's gone.
Can you
And she's gone.
hear me?
Hello, you're back. And she's back.
Hello?
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello.
We can.
Hello.
Oh, you can't hear us, maybe. I don't know what's going on anymore.
No, I can hear you. The internet is so crappy. Anyway, I feel deflated now. I was just trying to say that thirsty is a combination of like, when somebody's like, that's a tall glass of water
Uh-huh.
type thing.
Oh.
It's
I've
just,
never heard anyone
it's the
say that.
evolution of words. It
Is
just
it?
kinda-
I don't. I've never cared much for Ubonics, but you go.
If you want to talk to young people, you got to know some.
Or they can get the hell out the goddamn room. How about that?
I've got a 20-year-old bassist in my band. He don't talk like that.
Most of my kids understand what they're saying anyway. They're all they mumble. They mumble.
I think what she said is you're old.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that, right?
That shit is earned, baby. But anyway, Andrew,
Dinosaur. Anyways.
this is awesome. Looks great.
Thank
if
you.
you guys like it, please vote for it in the straw poll. Let's continue on here. We have a little bit of Amy, and she got coloring in. Nice. Oh, flowers. I suggested a head, but we got flowers, and we have Screwy Squirrel and a skunk.
A head. We want 7 heads next time, Amy. 7 heads. We want. Right. I don't know if you've ever watched it, but Happy Tree Friends. Go watch that, and then come back.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
So, Amy,
Amy,
is this the female skunk that Pepe Le Pew was always looking for, but always mistake the cat for being?
Aw, that would be cute. They can cross over the series and everybody will be happy.
Yeah.
Except I guess the cat will be fun. She'll be happy. She can finish her degree and have a happy life on her own without a skunk following her. So yeah, it'll be a happy ending for everyone.
He was a stalker. That is fair. But this is very cute. It's awesome. And is that a gun? Who's he going to shoot?
A gun? It should be a hammer.
It's a mallet.
It's a mallet. Oh, I see. It is a mallet. He's going to murder someone instead. That's better. Yeah.
I don't know.
But
He usually needs to have a mallet or a hat or something.
true. Mallet violence is better than gun violence. I approve. But very cute. Very, very nice. Excellent. If you guys like it, vote for a straw poll. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Let's move along. Speaking of old men. Let's see, Eric. It's not a
I'm younger than you.
It's a shrine. Sigh. It's not an island. It's a mountain. You tell him, Eric. You defend me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now this is Pete the Parrot or Parrot Pete.
Is that Malta?
It might be, I guess.
It's Peter or Patrick. I've seen it both ways, but if you Google "I want to be a sailor," Tex Avery, it'll take you to the cartoon. It was in 1937.
Wow. Well, it's awesome. I've definitely seen this character before. He looks familiar, and he likes sailing, as do I, so we can get along. That's good.
You see the little shrine up there?
I do. It's a weird shrine. It looks like it has a protrudence.
Profundance.
It's like a bird.
What's sticking out of it?
It's just like a porch.
Oh, a porch. Okay. Thought you were trying
Is
to
that
be
what it
suggestive.
is? Yeah.
Fertility shrine.
It's a sex castle, and that's the the sex of the castle.
Oh my
I
god.
think
Next time I go up there, I'm going to have to take a picture of it.
You should.
I'll have to find a camera somewhere.
Dude, you know what, right? If it's really nice, take a really good picture, because I'd love to paint some proper Japan. If you actually have some nice pictures, that'd be cool.
Yeah, well,
I'll paint it for you.
I don't really take photographs, but I'm sure I could find a camera around here somewhere.
Just take out your phone, right?
Dude, you got a phone. I bet your phone's like.
I don't own
I
one.
don't know. I like that, because you won't take your assistant's phone.
I could do that. Make her climb the mountain. That's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, that's
climb the mountain. Give me some damn pictures.
That's what
of
they're
the
for.
shrine.
I've had an assistant. Well, not assistant. I had a PA. That's what they're for, right?
True.
Does
Your
Rosie
life for you.
won't take pictures? What are you
She's
talking
rather
about?
pregnant right now.
When I searched fertility shrines in Japan, all of them had giant peni inside them.
They do. Wooden ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, all right.
Well, you know what makes the fertility, Eric? It's just practical. But if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Moving along over here, let's see if we get Honey operating here, working for me, because hers is absolutely great. This is just wonderful. Look what she's done. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's playing.
Oh,
It's
it's very
beautiful. It's really, really
cool.
good job. I love with his hands
There's a
up,
lot more
back and
frames
forth.
in this than normal as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and he gets crushed.
I might. You're making me want to do an animation one of these days. I might drag some. I might do something. I might do it.
Yeah.
When I come back from Cornwall, if we're not doing something really complicated, I might do one for fun. I have Clip Studio and I have Blend. I might do Blender because I'm learning Grease Pants also. And Blender's really 2D animation.
Even though Droopy has tricked him here, the simple fact is Spike did lift a ton.
Yes, he did.
It's pretty
Yes, he
impressive.
did.
It's
And
pretty
then
impressive. Yeah.
don't know what happened to him afterwards. I don't think he's coming back out of that hole.
Maybe not. Yeah.
He didn't pop it. He just broke the floor.
It broke the floor.
Well, the floor, and then well, we don't go into the horror of what's happening.
Right. But this is great. This is really good from you, Melissa. Thank you very, very much. If you guys like it, please vote for her in the straw poll, man. That is awesome what she did today. Very, very nice. All right, so let's move on over to Keenma. Damn it, Keenma. She cheats constantly.
Always.
Cheat.
Yes.
You did. You used patterns. You didn't draw that.
Well, we did actually see her draw it, so yeah. But
no. She knows what I mean.
Okay, well, it
I
looks
use
great
the
though.
tools that are given to me.
I know.
It does look really good, Kima, though. It's perfect. His attitude, his stance. Exact. Well, this character's called Wolfie. I think it's Wolfie.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's called Wolfie. Wolfie in
Oh, no.
red, right?
Fucking nickname.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he's the one who does all the zany stuff. Like if you ever seen the Mask movie with Jim Carrey, that character is very much a takeoff on this.
Yeah, that picture came up when I was searching. Actually, I was almost gonna draw it. I wanted to paint something today. Next time when I come back from Cornwall, I want to do a portrait. We do something portraity.
Hello, everyone. This is your.
Too much a takeoff.
I haven't painted in ages.
I did something portrait today,
When I
so
was searching, actually, I was gonna do Tex Avery, but they say they weren't good enough pictures. He's too old.
I just got some huge echo coming in for some reason. All right, let's keep moving along here. Next is let's
draw it.
Let's do Rabbit here.
I wanted to paint
now
something today. Next time when I come back from Cornwall, I want to do a portrait. We do something.
I
tried not.
All right, now hold on. Someone turn something on, and I'm getting an echo. Someone turn your
It's not
YouTube
me.
volume off,
I did
please. Whoever's done that.
something portrait today, so
I was.
Someone has their YouTube on.
Tex Avery, but they say they
YouTube on. YouTube on.
I guess shut it off.
All right, it's off. Yeah, okay.
Feedback.
All right, we're taking a look at rabbits here. He's got Droopy and he's got Invader Zim. He decided to put Droopy over on the side instead of in between, which is cool. The Droopy is perfect, by the way.
Yeah.
And Invader Zim too. Yeah, it's really, really good.
And Gurr. You keep forgetting Gurr. Gurr's the best character.
Well,
I know you don't know Invader
know
Zim, but Gurr's the best character. I should have drawn him coming out of the thing as his blue robot, and he should be eating a taco. But you know,
fair. I think I was just saying the title of the show, but nevertheless,
yeah, you were. I know you were.
It looks great though. The Droopy is perfect. So if you guys like what Rabbit has done, please vote for him. Sweet. Let's keep moving down. So I did this, I did that. Now I got to go over to my
don't forget
floaters
me.
here. I'm not going to, of course not. So let's go ahead and do Gabrielle now. Hi, Gabby.
No.
Gabby.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear
Hello.
you.
Hello.
I
Hi.
hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh God. All right. So
Hello.
we got Red here in the cowboy outfit. Looks great. She's doing her Annie Oakley, which is awesome. It's very cute. It's perfect. I do like it. And nice to see you, by the way, Gabby. It's been a while. Yeah,
You're
this is
greatly
like-
missed.
Oh, absolutely, dude. She does awesome stuff. And this is interesting. It's a little teeny sketchbook she's in. Really small one.
Yes.
That's even more impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that they have different sizes because I only seen the one giant ones. But
I actually have a small one.
yeah. Well, this is more portable, I'd say, isn't it? But really good job, Gabby. Thank you very much. If you guys like what she's done, please vote for her in the straw poll, man. And let's see. I think I've got everyone except for the ones I have to go and get and Elrod. So yeah, I think I got everybody but Elrod, and then I have to go grab the other ones. So let me do Elrod. Hi, Elrod. Go ahead, dude.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So we've got a Superman.
Yes, because that's very Tex Avery. Yeah.
We've got it's in a Tex Avery style.
Oh, okay. Well, bring it up again. Let us see it again.
I'm not a copycat, buddy. Bring some originality. Sheesh.
It's true.
And you got the red lady and the droopy dowel.
Ew, bestiality.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes, right. I drew it kind of realistic, so it makes it extra creepy.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
We got Droopy and the King.
Chick King, of course. Making a comeback. Very nice.
And we've got a Kirk and Spock.
Kirk.
Okay, I like that one. I really like that one.
That is awesome. Yeah, Kirk is just losing it over her. Ah.
Green lady.
The alien
Green women's
ladies,
cause. Oh, she's green.
Oh. Chili
We got a Chili Willy.
You're the only woman on this planet, you stupid cow.
We've got a self-portrait because I got bored.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Self-portraits is good.
It reminds me of Arnold from the first Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I work out.
He does. Rod's all ripped and stuff. Awesome. Well, thank you. Can I see the Superman again? Can you bring the Superman up?
My hand. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Superman was kind of potatoey. It showed.
Oh, I see. Okay. I get it. All right. Yeah. Very, very cute. Very nice. Thank you, Elrod. Yes. If you guys like what Elrod's done, please vote for the straw poll. That is nice. Cool stuff always, and so much production coming out of you as usual. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this up, and I got to go find these other ones here. So let me go do that.
All of us other people over there.
Okay. So I have to go look in the draw along, I guess. Yep. Here we go. Those are great from last week. All right, that's Jason. Okay. Oh, there's Mr. Motion. All righty. Here, let me bring this up. I bring these over.
Oh, holy cow.
What?
Looking at frickin' Blue Moon.
Oh, I'll get to it. Yeah. There you go. I'm sharing so you guys can see. Let me go ahead and bring this up.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, that's really good. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Good job, Mr. Motion. Very
Thank
nice,
you.
dude. Which character is this specifically?
I just found it him screaming at Droopy, so I decided to draw.
That's awesome.
And I decided to put
It's great.
the hat and Make America Great Again coffee cup. Because of that.
The pussy hat getting upset. Oh, okay. I get it. A little politics. Nice.
That's awesome.
I really like how you do the whole dithering thing with the color.
Yeah, no, that is cool. Yeah. Because
I
it
actually
actually
used
looks
my-
like
Wow.
well, it looks like there's actual light going on. It's a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
What were you trying to say, Mr. Motion?
I just use my lamp light for the blue and such, so it can pop out better. So
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys like what Mr. Motion has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. It's really, really cool, and a little bit of satire as well.
And Blue Moon is on the straw poll, so we have to show all of his stuff.
Oh, okay. Why, my God, Blue Moon. Geez.
I know. Told you.
Sorry, I mean, you mean doing Twitter, right?
Dude.
I know he drew so much.
All right. Well, let me do Rosa first and get that out of the way, and then I'll have we'll be here an hour. Alrighty. So here is from Rosa. I like it. She's
Oh, nice.
What is she doing to Wolfie? Rosa, what have you done?
She's married him. She carried him away, and she turned the tables, buddy.
Oh, I see. So he's a kept man now. Of course, it's perfect.
Yes,
All
he
this
is. This is not the
bestiality,
way he had envisioned it going down, but that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, he got what he wanted in the end, didn't he? He did.
That's really
Believe
nice,
it or
Rosa.
not.
She put a ring
Thank
on
you.
it.
Believe-
I got it.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She did. She's an honorable woman. And believe it or not, Tex Avery got actually censored for that scene where there was a wedding. Actually, it's between the grandma and him. They censored it because of concerns that people would think it was a wolf with a woman. And Tex Avery was really upset about it, saying they were dirty-minded. It was just a wolf, like a man going like that. Yes, you got censored.
Well,
There was
the
actually a
whole
scene with it.
idea
So
of
I
the
wanted to go
wolf
ahead
is
and put it in there. It's happened.
it's representing the lecher. It's not an actual wolf, right?
Alan says his is on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I'm gonna
Twitter,
go grab
yeah.
it. I'm gonna go grab it. Yeah.
I am trying to find it.
Well, I have to go. I have to go and get Doug's as well over there. So I could get it here. I'm gonna do it on the outside. So I got to go get Alan's as well. So let me do that. Alrighty. But if you guys like what Rosa's done, please vote for her straw poll. It's very nice. Good job, Rosa. So let me see here. Let me go over here and do this. Oh, look how convenient. It's really top. Because I don't use Twitter, so you know. But here's Alan's. I love it. I wish he was here to do his thing, but this is the Tex Avery turtle. Of course, done in Ninja Turtle style, with the Luigi mustache, of course, and taking on, Captain Freeze, I guess is what it's supposed to be, but it's Chili Willy. So this is freaking awesome, dude. In the Acme warehouse, by the way.
Acme.
Yeah, Acme. Yeah. Very, very nice. Yeah, I love it. And if you, I could just imagine the music he was going to put to this too. But if you guys like what Alan has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. I think other than Doug, I think we have all of the contestants. Pretty sure. These others are draw alongs. Yeah. So okay. So let me go over here and find all of Blue Moons. All right, we'll look at that in a minute. But here we go from Blue Moon cartoons. We have Rigor Mortis, the Mortician. Very nice. Look at that, dude. He's such a happy Mortician.
I'm glad you're dead.
Yeah, look at his feet, dude. That is awesome.
So good, guys. Oh my gosh.
I don't
I'm
even
so
recall this
glad.
character. He's got a couple of ones with Droopy here and the criminal, where Droopy is a Mountie, I do believe. Hello, Joe. Look at that. That is awesome. It's so interesting. He's even exaggerated it. This cat, this hobo cat.
Did he do all these in 2 hours? Because that's kind of impressive. If
I
he
have
did
a
them all in
feeling
2 hours.
it's stuff he's done before, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like he could do it all in 2 hours.
That's okay. I'm happy to see it. This reminds
Oh no,
me of
yeah,
Jeff.
it's all good.
This is Jeff in real life, is what this is.
What the
hobo cat?
Which one?
Yeah, the hobo cat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's Jeff. Yeah. And he's seen a Twinkie. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's awesome, dude.
Oh, Tim.
The sheriff. His star is a little bit twisted, but it's all right. That is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Oh, look at this one. This is one of the pygmies.
Might be one of the fleas.
Yeah, I think it's one of the
maybe
fleas.
it is one of the fleas,
it looks like a flea.
Yeah, one of his flea characters. Yeah, there is very similar to the pygmies, though. That is awesome. And that's a lot. Thank you very much. And he's also got a video, of course. I'll show that here right now. Very, very nice.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, he's got the actual original music.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
That is awesome. Well, you know, the interesting thing about the old cartoons is their use of Foley. and all the interesting, weird sounds they would throw onto these cartoons.
Yeah. How do
Oh
you
yeah.
voice some of these things? Like, what would that even sound like? I remember seeing an ad once in it was a game development magazine, and it had a drawing of, I think it was a rhino, like water skiing off the back of a tank. So it was like dragging a rhino behind a tank on a bunch of ground, and it was kicking everything up. And the caption was, "Wonder what this sounds like? We know." So I'm like, that's
Right.
kind of a cool way of looking.
Well, no, the Foley
No.
guys, those guys would go out into, the wild of the world, and they would just constantly collect sounds of all kinds of weird shit. And of course, they could produce, the theater guys, Foley guys would have all kind of weird things on hand to produce sound, in antiquity. But yeah, no, it's pretty impressive what the Foley guys used to do, and I'm imagine they're still doing. Right? It's just become
Yeah.
digital now, right? So Foley has always been pretty impressive, yeah. Like the
Yeah, they
roar, well, the roar for MGM, art for art's sake. That lion was actually a named lion that we know of, and they've been using it for Jesus, 100 years.
wow,
That's a very
that's
long time.
amazing.
Yeah,
He just had a perfect roar. Well,
he
he
did.
didn't broke.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. And
It is
people would
awesome.
know if you changed. It wouldn't be right.
That's true. Yeah, but just keep in mind if you guys like what Blue Moon has done, please vote for the straw poll. We have put him on the straw poll whether he likes it or not. So there you go. He's on there. He is on there, and he's got some amazing stuff. And I do have another from the other side I have to pull that's not in here. So a couple actually. So let me see here. I have Jason Gonzalez, who usually puts it on Twitter, but today he just did in the draw along on the Discord, which is fine.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
a little bit of a sketch. He dealt with the problem Joe has been dealt with. Damn,
Problem
Droopy.
solved.
Get him, Jason. Problem solved, right? Then we also have one here from Shinobi One, which is a really good classic Tex Avery Bugs Bunny. As you guys can see, he's a little bit different.
Really done.
Yeah.
Oh
but,
yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, it is. That's really nice. Adrian did one too here. Mr. Miracle, of course. Mad Wolf. And it looks like has he won in the end? I don't know. What are you suggesting, Adrian?
Like he became a mob boss.
Yeah.
Became the Wolf Godfather.
It's Mad Men.
It's Mad Men from
Oh,
AMC.
I didn't watch that show. Am I missing out?
Yeah, it's a pretty good show until like halfway through.
Until it
and then
gets
kind of-
repetitive.
yeah, that gets repetitive halfway through.
At the end, the past couple seasons, they just like literally reuse every episode. It's all the same.
Yep.
It's kind of
But it
sad.
starts out pretty good. It's a pretty good start.
Good bully.
Of course,
Oh,
it could
okay.
be the Godfather, but no, that couldn't have gone the Godfather.
All right. Well, thank you all for the draw alongs. Thank you all. So many artists today and so much great stuff. I need to go over and vote myself. So let me get the straw poll up here. So
I'm gonna offer the wolf. Gonna offer the wolf. You can't refuse.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
You're Marlon
I
Brando.
love it.
So who won the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Tex Avery competition? All right, let's take a look here. So Andrew, consumer of Chester brand feudal grown coffee, Fleming. Okay. I haven't gotten into the coffee business, but I could. I do drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, maybe
I do not. I am not I do not drink coffee, so
Well, maybe I'll just buy a farm in South America. Probably not that expensive. Let's see
Or
here.
just most of South America.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it's-
Depends on the dollar. Let's
Just go
see.
buy chili.
Yeah, you sure. One of the most successful, economically successful places in South America. Let's go do that. Amy, cartoon diabetes queen, Lester. Yes, she is. That is very true. That is very, very true. Melissa, absolutely awesome Avery animator, Lester. Oh, It's very nice. A lot of A's.
No, wait. Alliteration.
It is, yes. And then we have Eric. I only wish my profile picture was better than Jeff's hawking. Well, fair. It's fair. It's fair.
I'm going to take a new one because my beard's a little longer now.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? I've been thinking about taking the same picture. I've got a big beard, although I don't have a bald head. Should I wear a bald
Beard
cap
now.
for it? Does that make it look better?
Shave
That
your
would be
head,
better,
Rabbit.
I'm not shaving my head.
It will grow in thicker, I promise.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if
I have to have a shaved head for like a month or two.
it would actually be funny if there are like 3 or 4 profile pictures looked exactly the same.
It would be good, yeah.
I could join in on that, and it would be.
I'll work on that. I love the idea. We should all of us should have that picture. It'd be great.
Yeah. Sexy, stylish photo. Yeah, sure. Shadow to show the older man being sexy. Very nice. All right, let's see here. Is there a nation Chester doesn't own? Quinoa? Fair. One doomed text. Who? Rabbit? Oh my God. El Rodimus, Droopy's more depressing cousin Flash. Ooh, that stings. Damn. Gabrielle, the return of the One Glove Avenger Geski. Yes, that's true. It's brown this time, so she says.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Is Tex Avery the guy who invented mailing labels motion? It's a good question.
Jeez.
That's wrong.
Rosa, official franchisee of the Tex Avery Barbecue Restaurant and Gift Shop de Oro. Very good. Is that profitable?
That's profitable, yes.
There you go. Tex Avery Sire's
You get a lot of what?
Barbecue. Dino ribs all day long. Nice. Doug, why is Chester obsessed with Speedy Gonzalez Smith, Blue Moon Comics? Well, because Speedy's awesome, dude. He was certainly one of my more favorite cartoon characters. I love Marvin and I love Speedy. Of course, I enjoyed all of them like everybody else, but Speedy's just cool. He was a hero, man. I like Speedy. And then last, but certainly not least, unfortunately, he had a little bit of technical issues today. Alan putting the chill in Chilly Willy Alonzo. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're doing well, Jeff. I have to say, you're a useful co-host.
Thank you, Chester. That means
I think everything's spelled correctly this week.
I
know.
I think that means a lot.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
It does mean a lot. It does. It's coming from me.
Little.
Us are scrambling for nicknames here this time too. So
I think you did a good job.
I would have done Amy A1C Lester.
Oh, clever.
Clever.
I prefer the diabetes. But anyway, I got to vote. So who am I going to pick? I know who I'm picking today. It's pretty easy for me. I mean, they're all awesome as usual, but that's not the problem. Melissa gets my vote.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah. No, that was awesome.
Wait,
You did a really good job with that.
The vote, I might change
Over
the vote.
Doug? Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Well, he was going to get a bunch of votes today. He
Yeah,
sucked
no
up
joke.
pretty much all of
Well,
them.
you know what, right? Though he's got all these votes, he better fucking come on next time.
Right. We'll give it a minute, see if anything pops up. Melissa is coming in second, though. Pretty good job, Melissa. My vote actually had some value, which is rare.
Oh no, it did. Yeah, it did definitely.
Yeah.
We've only got 15 views, and we literally have like 16 people watching, so someone hasn't voted.
Right. Someone hasn't.
we know you haven't voted. We will find you.
You know,
I have
it's
a very
always
specialized set of skills.
Well, you know what's always interesting to me, Jeff, is how many people watch this after the fact. Because
Really?
this show gets a good 100, views.
Right,
every
right. So,
time.
yeah, when I streamed the ones I've streamed, right, because it shows you live when if you see what it's doing in yours, I assume it does. You see the influx and outflux of like all the views, and then afterwards, because obviously when you're watching it, people do watch it and then they drop out and then they'll come back.
Yeah.
Or someone will watch it and then like there's someone will only watch it for a couple of minutes and then another person will watch it. It's weird watching it live when you're actually streaming it on YouTube. But I think it's because it's YouTube. It's because I feel like we've only got like so many people in live now, but a lot of the people that are live, there's more people that have actually watched it while we're doing the show. It's just not showing them up.
Too. That happens too. Yeah, but of course
the
we appreciate it.
2100
We love
Samurai got over 200 views.
Oh yeah, no, it depends. Some get up there toward that. Yeah. But I think the most we ever had view wise was it was almost cracked 300. I think was the biggest one. Oh, we just
What we need a few more high profile releases, like indie releases. I think we've had a lot of it. I love a lot. No, it'd just be nice to get a couple of like bigger ones to come on to push the channel, so those people will come back to see the smaller ones. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
True.
But I mean, still, 101 to 300 people watching your show is pretty good, man. And
I agree, definitely.
I've had a couple of things that have popped on this channel, but in general, it's not as that high. This is usually the most watched show.
Dude, I'm the same on my YouTube channel just for my music. I mean,
yeah.
Although then again, I haven't posted much, but on this channel, I think my highest, I think it might even be one of these. Let me have a look.
Well, I know
2099 episode
49,
is
60, 61, 68, 100. No, I'm lying. My music still has more views than the free that I posted. But then again, people don't know my YouTube channel for this.
Well, I do know that. Oh, wow. I do know that the two big ones on this channel are funny. One's a Godzilla one, and that I haven't checked in a long time, but that was.
I know one's your bunny vision of freaking Princess Bride or something.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's so funny.
But
I see it
was
pop
like
up in my
6,000 or
feed every now and then.
But
It's
the
like-
Princess Bride one is like, what was it, like 20 or 30,000 or something?
It's
like
something stupid.
wow.
It's stupid.
But it's funny because it's mostly people complaining that it's not a free viewing of the movie.
What did they expect? That's the stupidest thing about it. It's
I know.
like fucking morons.
Because it's Bunny Vision movie night. We did for a while. I can't remember what that app we were using, but we basically would, watch the movie together in this app that we had, and we would do it live with a commentary, and I would put a whole bunch of slide animation on the back end. It was a commentary track to go along with the movie. That's what we were doing, right? We did Godzilla. We did a bunch of movies. But the Princess Bride one is very popular. People want to watch it for free on YouTube, it seems. So many people just with the most vitriol that
Angry.
you've ever seen.
Very angry.
Just
Very
wishing that my father had worn a condom. Level of vitriol.
So angry. So
angry.
fucking funny.
And of course, therefore, I leave it up because it's funny. It's hilarious.
Man, it is. Yeah, I'd advise everyone to go and have a look at the comment section in that because it's fucking hilarious.
It is, dude. They're so angry. Goodness gracious. And I think Eric or Jeff or one of those, or maybe both, came in and put their own angry comment in just for the hell of it. Thanks, guys.
Only a couple times.
Why didn't I do that? Oh, that'd have been great. Yeah, I should have thought about it. I just looked at him and went, people are so dumb.
They are, right? You're literally complaining about me not pirating something for you. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. I mean, it's like, dude, like, you can't show that shit on YouTube unless it's like, I mean, you just can't. You're an idiot.
Yeah,
Pirate it, stream it.
Well, unless you have a bouncing channel that does that, whatever.
Well, you could. I mean, there are a few things you can watch for free on YouTube,
like the old westerns and stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway,
there's all sorts of shit you can find, but it's all old shit.
It is hilarious. I haven't checked those in a very long time. I don't even know what number they're up to. Although I do get pops.
It still pops up on my feed every now and then. I see it and just makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. We do appreciate it. We have a lot of fun over here doing this show, and of course supporting the artists and seeing their great work, and seeing how they improve too. I mean, Melissa improved great.
We need another vote. Come on, we could just break the tie.
Someone needs we got a tiebreaker here.
Hold on. What he does.
Hold on.
We have a
tiebreaker. VPN to the rescue.
You're not allowed to use your VPN. That's cheating.
I'm not. I'm just disconnecting my Wi-Fi on my phone. Hold on.
Oh,
You can't vote twice. That's cheating.
That's why I usually do. That's how I always have 2 votes. I just haven't been voting for myself lately.
Well, you don't have any votes, so
I haven't in weeks because I stopped voting for myself.
Aw.
I've never voted for myself. Did you? Are you?
And
he voted for himself.
And he voted for himself. Good job, Eric. Good job, Eric. All right, I'm going to call it right here. This is fine. Thank you, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and, talk a little bit about what we're going to do next week. However, I definitely want to say hello to Rosa, Gabrielle, Elrod, Eric, Alan, Mr. Emotion, Rabbit, of course, Amy, Andrew, and Kima. Thank you all very much for coming in. We appreciate you guys and amazing art. So claps for everybody. Claps. Claps.
Yay!
Very
Oh, it's so great to be with you too.
Let me post this here real quick.
But of course, we have a tie at the top, and that's absolutely fine. We have Doug from Blue Moon Comics, and we have Melissa Lester and her amazing animation. Congratulations, awesome stuff. Claps all around. Clap. You know,
It is an appropriate tie for first place. That is for
It
sure.
is. It is. And I have no idea if Mike's doing anything with this stuff anymore, but that's okay.
He's not doing DNQ, but he started doing some kind of drawing. That's all I
Well,
know.
if he does do something and have a spot, Rabbit, you might want to get Melissa in there. He might
She's
appreciate
been on
that.
before, but I can ask if people want me to. I will ask if Honey wants me. I mean, he has invited me on last night.
He will. I'm pretty sure he'll
Yeah.
bring in Honey.
Well, I mean,
Honey
I
and
had
Melissa.
the link. Yeah, I had the link last night, and I could have passed it on if I need to. So I'll just pass the link on. I'll ask him, and he'll be cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
think he
holiday
might
though.
appreciate it.
Remember this. I'm away for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, but no, they've been on before.
Oh, sweet. That's good to hear.
So superheroes the next 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay, sweet. So let's talk about that a little bit before we do the closeout here.
Then when I come back, we're going full fucking Japanese.
Okay, fine.
The one thing Chester hates the most.
No, I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. But anyway, what are we doing next week, guys?
I don't know.
We could do Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
I will
Rings.
fucking punch you in the
that's
nuts. I will come out to America and I will punch you in the nuts if you do that without me.
I did make a suggestion for correct. What was it? Topic ideas for Mighty Mascots, which is it's an Indiegogo campaign that is that is about to close, but I think it'll go on. I think it will go into was it in demand?
Have you messaged them?
I haven't messaged them. I haven't messaged them yet.
Message them and find out. I'm not going to be here, but I will.
Okay.
If Eric can, because I can't log into Discord when I'm in Cornwall for some stupid reason. Discord's being a dick. Mel's saying it always says, "Oh, you're in not the same place you normally log into. Give a code to the email that wants a code because I'm logging to somewhere I'm not normally logging into. So I can't log into anything, but I can log into Facebook or Google. So if anyone needs anything, tell Eric and ask me. But if Eric can tell me what we're doing and give me his random posters or the links, then I can still do the Twitter posts while I'm on holiday. So if you do that, I mean, if you want to add me on Facebook, that's cool, Jeff. Add me on Facebook. I mean, I know who you are, so that's fine. But yeah, I would message them and find out, because if they want to do it. It looks cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
contact.
if we can get an indie on here, it sounds like it's an Alterna comic, actually.
Yeah, it is.
We'd be happy to have him on here. No problem, of course. We're always into that. But we do have 2 weeks to fill here, so we get an indie. That sounds great. But what other ideas do we have for doing for the show? What is the consensus? What would you guys like to do?
Something I hate.
Giger.
I'm not coming back. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go surfing, then I'm gonna drown myself.
We should probably figure this out after the show.
We can do rabbit drown.
Okay.
No, Amy already did a picture of rabbits looking very sad on a surfboard.
I know.
That was on holiday last time.
I'm telling you, Amy's got a dark streak, dude. You gotta watch
Yeah, I'll look forward to that.
Instead of like Dark Phoenix. It's Dark Diabetes.
It is.
Dark Diabetes is cute.
Worldwide
it's sweet,
infection.
but it's terrifying.
Amy Lester.
See, I'm telling you, Happy Tree Friends, Amy. Go watch Happy Tree Friends.
It's brutal, Amy.
Please go
You've
watch
been
Happy Tree
warned.
Friends. Please go watch it. It's cute and it's fun.
And it's gory.
Well, we'll
And it's
talk about
gory
it
and it's
later
happy and
and
it's
let
blood
the
first
artist
scenes.
make a decision. But we do need to get running along here because I need to get running along. So let's go ahead and go through everybody. Andrew.
Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Hey. All right.
Hey.
So if you guys want to see the rest of my work, you can head to solariansun.com and read my webcomic for free. I will be posting up page 214 tomorrow on the website. And then if you want to read the subscription service at patreon.com/AFLM, we will be up to page 470.
It makes me shudder every time you say how many pages you've drawn.
I work quick, I guess. I picked up another convention. So if you guys are in the Massachusetts area, you can come to Super Mega Fest from September 30th to October 2nd, and I will be selling all my Solarian Sun merch there. You can buy a book, and you can sign up for the subscription, or you can just buy some postcards or some prints. But that's Super Mega Fest in Westford, Massachusetts.
Sweet.
That's it.
Awesome.
What I got.
Thank you very much, Andrew, and congratulations and good luck and all those kind of things, dude.
Thank you.
Amy, say something nice to the people.
Oh dear God.
Or something horrific.
Wow.
Thanks for coming to see us. And let's see. We'll figure out what we're going to do next week, and we will let you know. Hopefully, we've got a couple of neat ideas, but they might be down the pipeline. But anyway, just wanted to say thanks everyone for coming by and seeing us and giving support. And we will see you next week. Have a good night, everyone. God bless.
Well, thank you very much, Amy. And I personally vote for Super Pets.
Great.
Yeah.
Super Pet sounds good.
It does.
But continue. Please continue.
Melissa?
Hey, oh my goodness. Oh gosh. That was a great week. It was so fun to just really doing like old school cartoons.
I know. Oh my gosh, we actually got to do a cartoon. I was like, yes.
Oh goodness, because animating superheroes is hard. Oh goodness, it's hard. This is really more my speed. Oh, it was fun. Oh,
did a good job.
Anyway. Oh, bless you. Thank you all so much for the confidence and everything. Oh, that was just great. What a day. So anyway, Amy and I, when we're not drawing and celebrating indie comics with all y'all, we have our own game studio. We released our first game on Steam a couple of years ago. It's called Artisan Going Home Again. There's a free demo. You can find it at our website or on Steam. We'd be glad you take a look at it and hope you enjoy it. And gosh, we'll be hanging out. And when we start getting new development things ready to share, you could bet we'll be sharing it here. And
You won't be able to avoid finding out.
yes,
That's true. Yeah,
oh,
that
we're
sounds
looking
good.
forward to sharing it with you.
Yeah.
God bless.
All right. Thank you very much, Melissa. And
God bless
don't bless me
you.
too much. That kind of destroys 30 years of work, So anyway,
Hail Satan.
hail Satan. Yes. Fingers up. But Gabby,
Hello?
say something nice
Hello?
to the people.
Hi, people. It's good to be back. Thanks for all the votes. You can follow me on Instagram at Gabrielle.Geske. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Excellent. Good job, Gabby. That was succinct. Elrod,
Yeah.
you don't
Yep.
want to talk to the people.
You can find me on Middle Earth Storytime nightly, drawing stuffs and things. On Saturdays at noons, you can spy some of my art on Nerd of the Ring channel. And, I'm around every corner. You'll find me.
Yes.
Or I'll find you.
Lurking.
Your name into the sky.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you very much, Elrod. Keenma. Canada calling.
No.
Say something nice.
Oh.
No. Well, there
Nice.
you go. No.
No, you can't make me, man.
No. All
No.
right, fine.
I love you, Kiko. You're awesome.
Very nice.
I love you too.
Okay, well that's good. Mr. Motion, would you like to say something?
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at creation.jason. A lot of cool stuff there. And in fact, I've just finished a drawing of Solomon Kane. And I will be entering him into a town fair that's going to be coming up sometime this month. So whether or not I will be first place, who knows?
That sounds cool, though, man.
Well, dude, good luck to you, man. Yeah, that sounds cool. I wonder how many of you guys enter local art events and stuff.
No, I've never even occurred to me that there would be things in something like that. But one of our other friends on Middle Earth Storytime was doing some art, and he said he was putting it at a fair. And I'm kind of like, oh, they have art events? Like, that sounds really neat.
Yeah, most do. I mean, I haven't been home in 3 decades, but I remember when I was a kid, we have well, the only place in America that has a Black Ships Festival. But every year at the Black Ships Festival, they would also have an art contest. So
That's cool.
yeah. I just kind of assume it's a normal thing. I don't really know. But thank you very much, Mr. Motion. Rabbit.
I don't fucking know. Follow me on places and listen to my band and shit. I have a Spotify. There's only a demo on at the minute. I literally have just almost finished recording a metal track for my I say, what do you call it, a solo band, I suppose. So that I'm going to be putting that out on Spotify soon. So look out for that.
Right.
That's very different from what everyone else has heard. If you've been on join my Discord, you can listen to how many tracks on there now? Like 4 demos. Hey, Andrew, you listen to him.
Yeah, I think you got 4.
There's some demos. I need to put I'll be putting a new one up. I should have done it already, and I've got some footage. But that's grunge. I do grunge. Do grunge well, I suppose. But this is metal that I'm putting out soon, which I think everyone will be interested. I'm looking for a band name, so if anyone's got any ideas for a really cool idea for a band name,
Calvin.
Treasured
My
Devil.
original was 15 Dead, so but that got taken. Someone stole it. I want real names, not stupid names.
Rigor mortis.
I've asked the wrong people. I've made a mistake.
You have.
I take it back.
Alan says
listen to my shit.
Yeah. Alan says that he poses naked for money, but they just keep kicking him out of the Target. Oh.
That's sad.
I missed that comment.
We need you back in here. I hope by the time I come back from holiday, Alan sorts his internet out.
I'm sure he will.
Rabbit's reaching Alan Alonso levels of links here. So
it is.
Oh, I've got too many links. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you very much, Rabbit. Eric.
Hey, well, you can follow me on any social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Obsidian, if you're a backer of Obsidian will start shipping next week. The Zombie Full Adventures, starring Tom Sawyer, will launch in October. And Zombie Full World of Oz #5 will launch in April.
Nice.
I didn't know you had the #5 coming out. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
I do commissions occasionally, but rest of the year I'm taking off. I just did a cover for a novel and some other stuff. That,
I'll take your commissions. I need money.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you very much, Eric. Rosa.
Thank you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can.
Yep. Great. Okay, guys, everybody did such a good job tonight. I am so proud of everybody's work. Y'all are so awesome, and I love you. I love everybody. Thank you so much for letting me be here just to absorb your greatness. And I've been working on tabletop gaming, so I want to read my blurb to you. I just wrote it. I've actually I took time out tonight from working on the module because I have to draw the maps and other things for it, including a 2-story party pontoon. Which, if you know what a party pontoon is, then you please say yes and that you are from the South, because that's what you do. And so, anyhow, here it is. I'm going to read it to you right now. You're the first ones to hear it. For your eyes only, the Purgatory Papers. From Watcher of the Damned to you, your mission. Read the Purgatory Papers, a dossier chock full of reprobates, renegades, and revolutionaries. The Lone Star Revolution stars rising in Purgatory, and it's a hell of a town, and you are there. Ride with the Watcher and his posse of mutant cowboys as you access maps, rumors, monsters, portraits, trivia, and more. Then prepare to go on even greater adventures with gripping new stories, character insights, and a peek at the Watcher of the Damned's new tabletop role-playing adventure, module, system, and star.
Dun,
Be there,
dun,
be there,
dun,
be there.
dun.
Yeah. Okay, did I do okay? Was it all right?
It sounds good. It sounds like I need to play some Doom style metal over the top up what you're playing.
Yeah!
Like that'd be great.
Please.
It reminded me of the
I
old
would have such a heart attack.
Monster Truck
It was so
commercials.
good.
Yes. I used to watch them.
Sunday, pack my
God
boat,
bless you, Rosa.
Sunday.
Down and dirty in the mud.
It will come out actually on Thursday of this week. When I go to BasedCon, it's going to be ready. And we have cranked this so fast. Jonathan Harden is the game developer with me, and he was helping me with it. He is an absolute beast, and we are going to have it in PDF form. We're going to figure out where to market it, and it'll be ready by next week. It's amazing. So it's pray for me.
There you go. Thank you very much, Rosa. Sounds good.
Yay, Rosa.
And thank you all for coming and being part of the show every week. We do appreciate it. And Jeff's going to take
Thank
us
you
out of
for
here.
hosting, Chester.
Me? Oh,
Thank you for hosting. Yeah.
Of course.
you are
Sorry
welcome.
being here.
Well,
Yes, Chester,
I kinda-
thank you.
I have to be here, Jeff.
Yeah, I know you have to be
you're
here
not
because
always here, though, are you?
No.
because I suck as a host.
Yeah, because Jeff's the host when you're not here. That's true.
Yeah, and I suck.
I'm
I
the
suck at the
backup
job.
host,
Yeah, well,
and I
you
suck at it too.
I
We
do
all
have
suck at it,
standing
'cause-
in front of people professionalism.
True,
So that's what I do.
which I completely lack. So, anyways, I take it it's my turn now, or
Yeah,
do we have
Jeff,
more?
yeah, that's right. No, go ahead.
Okay,
you've
well,
got books and things.
Revenant in the Tomb is available on Amazon. Blah 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 blah. Put up my Twitter and my Amazon link, and I'm going to have a cover reveal this month. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a video that will present the cover, and it's going to have kind of like a little soundtrack. It'd be about a minute long, but I have a little soundtrack, and I have some various people doing voices on there, and I'm going to, anyways, yeah. So doing a bunch
Play
of various
kazoo?
voices on there. No, not playing kazoo.
Oh,
It's actually kind of the music, the soundtrack to it is kind of creepy. So
Oh,
Oh, is this what you mentioned? Is
yes,
this what yeah, okay.
so
That actually sounds quite easy.
yeah,
compared
no,
to what
it's
I'm
about
used
a
to.
minute long. It shouldn't be that long, but
Well,
so
it's not that. I'm used to just like 12 to 15 tracks or so.
yeah, no. But so yeah, that's coming up. That's going to be coming up pretty soon, and
That sounds awesome.
my release date on the next book will be on March 3rd again.
I
So-
still need to read the first fucking book. I'm sorry. I haven't
That's
read it yet. I have it. I know I have it. I even have the audiobook. I could read it or I could listen to it, and I still haven't.
That's
I
okay.
suck.
Audio
Not a big
and digital.
No. Well, they're all digital. But...
Or I could do the Rosa thing. Be there, be there, be there.
Well, you got to put more text on it or whatever it is.
Yeah, I know. I
Whatever
can't-
that is.
Yeah.
That's sauce, yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. And as for the Namaste...
Oh, well, one last thing. I will also be at BaseCon with Rosa. So,
nice.
And you guys will be live streaming, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
when's
guess.
that?
I don't know.
When is that?
It's it's next weekend.
I do have internet, so if you let me know, I can have a. You're not going to post it in Discord because I can't find it. Post it me on Facebook. Please, someone add me on Facebook so I can see it. I'm curious if you're going to live stream it. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah,
But
we'll see what we can
I
do.
just no, it's cool because I just can't get on Discord on holiday because it's shit.
Okay, we'll do what we can.
There you go. Well, if you can make it available for everyone, that'd be cool. But anyway, as for today's namaste, I will tell you the same thing I tell my son every time he leaves to go back to university. Don't do anything stupid.
No, dude. You go to university to do shit that's stupid.
No.
Right?
No.
Yes.
Later.
Yes.
Mine is stop failing your classes.
So yeah, that's more relevant. That's more
Okay.
Oh, and I think you can pass a university.
Are we on our outro?
Oh, we out. I don't know what we did. Chester.
He won't answer. He won't answer because we're doing the outro.